Hello everyone and welcome back to another exciting episode of Guapish Rule 34. Today we've got an awesome episode planned. This is in fact a visual episode, so if you're watching on one of our platforms that does not have visuals, aka not YouTube, you're shit out of luck for the first half of this episode. Skip to Guapish at the movies by going to the link on our website. Anyways, today we are joined with some fantastic people, namely our special guest Blake, who is here for his third time, I think. How you doing today?
I'm doing pretty good. How about yourself?
Oh, I'm doing swell. I'm great. All right, we're looking over at Tanner now. What's going on with you today?
Oh, dude, I'm feeling swole and feeling blessed. Hashtag living the life.
Let's fucking go. I bet Nico's not feeling like that.
In the words of Nintendo of America, meow meow meow, nothing feels better than the inside of a cat.
Anyways, we're going to scratch past that. That is relevant, though, because in fact, we're going to be doing a BattleCats Waifu tier list. So let's preface some things here, right? The BattleCats is a mobile game. It's a gacha game that's based around battling with cats. It is, in fact, a gacha game made in Japan, though, so there's a large amount of anime babes in it to be had. This list is not entirely about those anime babes. There's also other cats that are supposed to be female, at least in their descriptions, that are on here. So I guess we're going to be ranking them however the fuck we want. It's hard to rank them on, like, cuteness or something. I guess we'll just rate them based on their design or whatever the fuck we feel like it. We got some great tiers here, S, A, B through F, you know, and then we got the sus tier if we feel like we need to use that for any scenario. And let's just...
I mean, do we need the sus tier? Because most of these are going to be animals or children.
I mean, plenty of these are not children. Most of them aren't children.
Okay. And the other one?
That's what the sus tier is for. Let's just kick it off right here. We've got the legend rare of the Girls and Monsters set. We've got True Kyosaka Nanaho. She's pretty basic for me, honestly. She's kind of just some fucking girl in a school uniform.
Like, I think she's an absolute hottie, though, Jackson. Let's give her like an A tier is what I'm thinking.
A tier? I was thinking B. I think she's an above average design. I like the little cats flying around her.
Okay, so this girl on the right side of the screen is the one we're talking about.
Yes, exactly. I'm gonna pan through them with this as we're going through. So yeah, I've got the thumbnails of them, and then I've got what they actually look like in game. Because these are brilliant. Better for the BattleCat or the tier list.
I'm a big fan of her cats. I like their little hats. That's very fun. The girl herself, I'm not too impressed with. I don't like that particular shade of blue, and she just seems kind of basic. The kicks are nice though.
I like her cute little skirt.
She does have her little boots there. I never noticed the boots. Yeah, She's got the schoolgirl skirt there. So I'm still saying B. Tanner, what are you thinking?
I'm feeling a C. This just seems kind of down the middle to me.
Tanner, I don't think you understand the depths that this tier list is going to end up going to. You may want to rate her a little higher than you initially expect.
Wouldn't the argument be that I should stay close to neutral if there's a lot of depths?
We're figuring out as we go here, man. We're playing it hot and fast. Blake, what do you think of
it?
That's not bad, but shouldn't there be a fourth cat?
Maybe, I guess. What do you think that translates to in a tier list rating, though?
I'd say maybe a solid C+.
C+? I'm gonna put her in B tier.
Alright, Jackson, a little Japanese history here real quick for you, or folklore, whatever you want to consider it. Why do those cats have split tails? What's going on there?
Oh, it's because they have two lives.
No.
It's because they're psychic cats.
Yes, like but why?
Because they can read your brains or something. Anyways, we don't care. We got 75 fucking cats to get through. We cannot be spending 2 minutes on every cat. Next up, we've got my one true Fox Queen Himayuri. I absolutely love this cat. She's great. She's holding a big thing of grain or something.
It's because she's a goddess of the harvest.
Exactly. There's like fucking what's her name? Spice and Wolf.
Yeah.
There's like a wolf or like a fox girl. That's the same thing there. But yeah, she's great. There's a bunch of little floaty fox things. The big old fluffy tails, the white hair. I'm a big fan. This is an S tier design for me, to be honest.
S tier design for me as well, Jackson.
Honestly, I think her design is way too busy, and I don't like it.
Kill yourself!
Brutal. Absolutely brutal.
I'm sorry, Tanner. That wasn't coming from me or my heart at all. That was just what the comments are going to be telling you later.
Oh,
I wanna
okay. All
prepare
those
you.
Battle Cat fans are gonna be
Oh,
coming
they're
for my
fucking
head.
rabid, dude.
I think the wheat adds something to it.
Perfect. Is it enough to put it in S tier?
I give it a solid A.
Solid A. 2 S's, an A, and a D tier. What the fuck would that put it in?
Tanner, why the fuck do you
That's
put in
probably
D
an A.
tier?
I just don't really like looking at it.
What the fuck, dude?
Don't worry about it, my guy.
Like,
No, it's
in
just
terms of like what
it's-
you're looking for
It's
in the
just
cat.
no. It's just whatever you think of the design. Whatever one of these rankings sticks out the most to you when you look at this design.
So it's all completely subjective. Like you're
Yes,
not
it's
looking
Yes.
entirely subjective.
Okay.
There is no meaning to be had here.
Okay, so
But
Tanner,
also
if
take
we-
it very seriously.
So Tanner, if we were doing a League of Legends waifu ranking tier list, where do you think you'd put Ari?
Where would I put Ari?
Yeah.
Ari is basic as fuck. I'd probably put her in C tier.
I'll fucking kill you! So, next cat here, Jackson.
I'm putting her in A tier. Fuck you guys.
That's fair enough.
Also, I'll say this now. A lot of these images are really, really low quality. I'm sorry for that. This is the best I can do. This is a fucking mobile game, and a lot of these images are very low quality. There's not a lot I can do with this. These are the highest quality images I could
Unfortunate.
find of them. Outside of like going and looking for good fan art of them, which there's not a lot of because a lot of
You
people
should have
don't do fan art.
commissioned the fan art of each character.
There you go.
Oh my god. Anyways, next up we got Mer Queen Ruri here. We got some little. This set has some common themes with the 3 cats floating around them. I like these ones. They're cute. They're like in little shells.
Mm-hmm.
They're pretty cute. She's got some fat knockers.
She does. She has fat knockers, and she's showing a lot of leg.
She is. She's like in a little bikini because she's she's a sea queen. She's like a mermaid
Yeah.
or something with legs.
But also not a mermaid at all.
Yeah, exactly. I think she was previously a mermaid. The big shtick with this set is that they've got like their first form looks a lot more like a monster, and then they turn into like a girl when they evolve. So she may have looked more like a mermaid in her first form. I honestly don't fucking know. I only have their final forms normally.
I honestly think she's a cutie. I'm gonna say A tier.
I'm also probably going to say A tier. I think she's pretty good. I like her design. I like the details on the little clamshell down there.
Yeah, I really like this one. I'm gonna go S tier.
3 A's and an S, I'll put her right there. There's a lot of
Perfect.
spacing between these for some reason.
It's all your fault, Jackson.
I tried my best. Alright,
What
next
the
up we've
fuck?
got Eternal Rika. We've got some Egyptian themes going on here. Are these supposed to be like little scarab things? What the fuck are these?
Those scorpions.
They're
Scorpions?
scorpion
I'm
cats.
fucking retarded. Anyway, she's pretty cool. I like the design where they have like the cloth, like the 2 cloths going up. And she's got the leggings going on. I think she's pretty cool as well. I'd probably put her at about the same tier as Rory, to be honest, and A tier as well.
I'm gonna
Like the
level with
honestly-
you guys here for a second, okay? This is something I've never revealed to you before, but I really like the Egyptian aesthetic. I think it's really fucking hot. That said, I still don't like her that much. I'll go A tier.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I'm noticing I have a problem with a lot of these in that a lot of them have these really elaborate background things, like she's got her giant chair and whatever.
Ignore
and I
those
don't like
background
'em.
elements, Tanner.
But I feel like we're kind of taking the whole design together as
Pay
it is,
attention
you know?
to the girl.
Yeah, I'm kind of meh on the girl. I don't like these weird gold plate things at the top of her socks. Just a bit too much jewelry, in my opinion. I think I'm only gonna go B tier. Nah. I don't like her shoes either. I don't like a lot about her.
Her
but
shoes
she's
are just
kinda
like
hot.
high heels.
And we
they might
got
be fucking up with
armpit.
the bottom of the chair.
Hmm.
There is some armpit there for our armpit boys.
Yeah. I think I'm
Big
only gonna
difference.
go with C tier.
C tier, brutal. Alright, we got 2 A's and a C tier. Blake, what are you rounding us out with?
I'm gonna have to go with C as well.
C tier, brutal. Into B tier she goes. So I guess I'll put her above Nanaho. If I can. She refuses to go down. Alright, next up, we've got
Jesus
Jester Queen
Christ.
Dealey. Isn't she looking spunky?
Yeah, I think she's
This
a
one-
cutie. I'll give her like a B tier, I think.
What?
Honestly, I'm not a huge fan of this design with the fucking big wolf things going on. I'm not a big fan of like clown jester themes at all. I do like the fucking thigh lines; those are pretty sweet in the short shorts.
Dude,
but,
look at the fucking deep V on her though.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Jesus Christ.
The V's crazy. The fucking twin tails leading into the little tornado twisties though, those look fucking stupid to me. I'm not a huge fan of those. Also, why does this guy have like, what's he doing? He's got like a protractor. What's going on here?
Yeah, he's like a little businessman. He has a kamikaze.
I think it's
What's
interesting.
going
I'll
on?
give it an A.
A tier. Okay, we got an A, B. I'm gonna give her a C tier on, to be honest.
Honestly, I hate this one. I hate her stupid dog shoes, and I think her hair fucking sucks. I'm gonna go F tier.
F tier.
Jesus.
A, B, C, F. I guess I'll put her in C tier. Alright, next up, we've got her first form. This is the only scenario in which I have the same cat twice, because I think it's funny. Her first form, she's just in a fucking furry suit. We've got Wolfchild Dealey here.
I'm gonna go F for furry.
Yeah, I think F tier as well.
I'm saying F tier as well. Blake, what are you thinking? Has your roommate convinced you?
Does she convince me about what?
Never mind. Continue. What do you think your rating
Earnest
is?
question, Blake, do you live with a furry?
No.
He doesn't know.
That was a lot of
He hasn't
hesitation.
realized it
I'm
yet.
not sure how to feel
He
about
hasn't
that.
figured it out.
I mean, what are you trying to ask? Like, I don't think I've never seen her like in a furry, so, but I know she
Okay.
does a lot of art stuff. So,
Anyways,
all.
what are you thinking you're rating this character here?
I'm thinking, I mean, the wolf there just doesn't make me think of cats. So
That's true.
I'm gonna give it a D.
Factual.
3 Fs and a D. All right, she's going in F tier.
I mean, the 3 cats are still there, but I mean, the wolf just kind of like draws all the attention to the wolf.
That's true. That might just be the point. Anyways, we've got Opulent Verbena here. We've got some, I like the little bird guys. The bird guys are pretty cute.
I mean, she's got a nice pair of knockers, but honestly, the
Those
dress
things
is
are
fucking
massive.
stupid, and she just kind of looks gross. I'm going F.
Well, it's
This is
because she's a
actually the way-
zombie, Tanner. I'm
Yeah,
gonna go
she's
with a
supposed to be, like,
C
undead.
for her personally.
Wait, so is this actually how it appears in the game?
Yes.
Huh.
See, there's like animations and stuff, but there's no way I'm gonna find fucking animations of all these characters. That'd be such a pain in the ass. I'm saying B tier for her. I think she's pretty cute. She's supposed to have like a bride thing going on. Her second form looks a lot more like bride-like. Her third form definitely over-exaggerates it. So yeah, we got a B, C, and an F. Blake, what are you thinking?
The backdrop is pretty wicked. I'm gonna give it a B.
I guess I'll put it in C
B
tier
for
then.
backdrop.
So Tanner,
was
if we were
thinking.
doing a Shantae tier list right now, where would you be putting Roddy Bones?
See, Roddy Bones, her outfit is a lot better than this one, but I probably wouldn't go higher than a B.
Okay.
I can't believe you're putting her on the same tier as the fucking fursuit. Anyways, we're on to another really basic girl. We've got Fabled Adventure Girl Kana here. She's got a bunch of like loot. You know, she's an adventurer.
I think she's
I
really
really
fun.
like this one. Yeah, I really like this one. I'm gonna go an A.
A tier, okay. Honestly, I think she's pretty fucking basic for me. I'm probably saying to C tier.
I also
Pumpkin
think she's
spice
basic,
latte.
but I still think she's pretty fun. I say B tier.
A, B, C. Blake, what are you thinking?
Maybe a B minus.
There we go. We got another B tier pick. Burning through them now. Next up, we've got Illusory Guardian Vega. This is, in fact, the last of the Girls and Monsters set right here. This is also the only one that doesn't have a true form. This is only her second form, so I guess down the line she could get even more crazy looking. But yeah, we got like a gothic theme going on right here. What the fuck's up with this one having a magnet for some reason?
Who knows, man?
magnets.
This one again has my problem where it's just way too busy.
Ignore it, Tanner.
What? But I'm talking about her herself.
Oh, okay.
I think she's kind of cool. She's got like 4 wings, which is cool. She's got like the big dress going on. You got the fucking
It's the gothic
cross
Lolita
stitching
dress.
tights. You
I
got
don't
the
like
V
it.
going down the middle of her top. You know,
Yeah.
I like this design a lot. I'm saying A tier for me.
C.
Okay.
I give it a B, only because like it's a little bit redundant compared to the other one.
Okay. A, B, C. Nico, what are you thinking?
I'm into goth girls, dude. I go A tier.
ABC, I'm putting her in B tier, I guess.
Dude, look at the fucking fishnets, bro.
Right? That's what I'm saying.
That's chainmail, you idiots.
No, it's
There
not.
we go. No, those are definitely fishnets. There's no way.
Yeah.
Oh, you're right.
Anyways, that ends the Girls and Monsters. Next up, we're going on to some special cats here. We're starting off
What
with...
the fuck?
We're Awakened Urs is what we're starting off with here. It's like some fucking tribal-looking girl riding this big old cat, like saber-toothed cat thing.
That's kind of cool, I guess.
She's pretty sweet looking. She's so low resolution in this picture, so it's kind of hard to make out much of anything, but this design's pretty cool.
I'm kind of feeling a B tier, I guess.
Tanner!
Where's the
You took
cat?
the words right out of my mouth, man. I'm also thinking B.
Blake, you gotta stop looking at these as cats, man. That's a fool's errand with a lot of these. Just rate these as a design themselves, not about how much they look like a cat. We got 2 Bs. Yeah, I'm probably gonna say B tier as well.
Looks like some sort of Pokemon. I'll give it a B.
There we go.
There we go. Bunch of Bs. All right, next up, we've got a very similar design. We've got Awakened Run.
It is very
like
similar.
this
However,
one.
I am a fan of the dark skin anime girls, so I'm going A tier.
Yeah, I'm also saying A tier on this one. She's got less
Honestly-
going on. A little bit more clean looking.
Honestly, I like this one less than the last one. I'm gonna go C tier.
2 A's and a C. Blake, what are you thinking?
I'll give it a B.
2 A's, a C, and a B. I guess I'll put it in B tier. put her right above her, I guess. A lot of B tiers on this.
Yeah. It'll
I wonder
only
if we're
get
even
even
get-
more filled out as we continue.
Are we even gonna get an S tier? I honestly don't know.
We'll get some joke one up there, probably.
Maybe. I guess we'll see. All right. Next up, we got
What?
Holy Valkyrie Cat. She's got like a big bridal dress. She's got a big cat spear, massive angel wings going on.
I don't like that her eyes are closed. It makes me think that she'll be really fucking boring. I say C tier.
I'm a big fan of the closed eyes kudere look, man. I'm saying A tier.
I
think
hate
this
it.
thing's sweet. She's like a big battle angel. I think those things are fucking sweet. I'm
Yeah.
definitely A at least.
Yeah, I'll go A. I think this one looks cool.
2 A's, a C. Blake.
I'll give it an A.
3 A's and a C.
I
Kick Rock, Nico, I'm putting it in A
the
tier.
big cat spear kind of makes it.
Yeah, that's pretty sweet. Alrighty. Next up, we've got Itty N2.
D.
There's like a thing in here, right? It's like I don't know what the fuck's going on with it, but there's like it's got little legs sticking out.
Yeah, there's definitely
it's wearing a
something
big
in there.
cape.
You can probably fuck it if you try, but like... I don't know. I think I'm with Tanner. I'd say D tier.
I'd also say D. Okay, everybody's saying D tier. I was trying to let my cats in because their feeders are going off, but Shimi's nowhere to be seen. She's probably pilgrimaging the other cat's food.
More than likely.
Rip.
Anyways, next up, this is our last special cat.
S tier.
We've got Awakened Mina. She's supposed to look like Little Red Riding.
S tier.
I'm
I like
100%
this
with
one.
Tanner on this. S tier for sure. She's so fucking cute. Look at the little cat ears in her hood, dude. That's sweet as hell. I'm a big fan.
Yeah, so I also think she's really cute. I'm also saying S tier. I love the big frilly dress, all the cute little animals. There's a little killer cat there. I don't know if you guys noticed a little killer
yeah,
cat in her
look at
basket. That's some BattleCats lore there. Also, you guys don't know this from looking at this picture, but she's like a fucking psychopath. Her attack is she literally just sticks out a big-ass fucking bazooka and shoots things.
Oh, she's
That's
literally
pretty-
just BB Hood from Darkstalkers.
I guess so. My camera is so fucking blurry all of a sudden. You guys can't even see that. Anyways, yeah, 3 S's. Blake, what are you thinking?
Let's say an S.
S, there we go. Okay, we've immediately defied the expectations. We actually got a unanimous S tier vote
There we
here.
go.
That's the first
All right,
time
ne-
in any of our tier lists we've ever gotten in a unanimous S tier.
I don't know about that. Run the footage back. Tanner, play every single tier list right here.
Anyways, next up we've got some miscellaneous ones. We've got Fabulous
Jesus.
Pasaland here to start us off with.
F tier.
Obviously the intent is to be fucking creepy, but you know, it's fucking creepy. F.
I think this is a pretty easy F tier as well. There's not much to say. It's waifu design, you know, it's a little disturbing.
Yeah, but also you gotta take into account, like, the artist, like, got what they were going for, like, clearly.
Oh shit, my fucking email just got doxed. Somebody fucking...
Blur it out, Tanner.
God damn it.
Timestamp.
Wait, are you doing a screen record or window record?
It's the full screen.
Fucking...
I have
God
two windows
damn
open.
it.
I've got this picture library and I've got this.
Fair enough, okay. I'll see if I write that down, Nico.
Yeah, I'm currently
30
going for it.
minutes. Alright, Blake, what are you thinking then?
Wait, you guys are all giving it an F?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I gotta balance it out and give it an A.
Damn! Okay. I guess I put in like C tier, maybe?
No, that's still an F.
There's no way. 3 Fs and an A. I'm saying D at least. I'll put it bottom of D. I can't just disregard Blake's ranking like that. Alright, next up we've got Superstar Moneko, however you pronounce it. It's everybody's favorite cat idol.
Yeah.
It's pretty cute.
Yeah, I think she's
Look at
cute.
her.
I say C tier.
Okay. Buddy.
Ignore that. It's
you shouldn't have
animated.
done that, 'cause
It doesn't look that bad in motion. It's hard because these are stills.
While I do think this is a very cute design, I am kind of leaning towards sus, because this is a tad too childlike
Tanner,
for my
you
liking.
put the fucking lolly
kinda
Red
nice.
Riding Hood in S tier, dude. I think we're way past that point.
Dude, she's at least 21. She literally owns a firearm.
I don't know, man. I'm saying sus.
I'm also putting her in the sus tier.
Same.
I think if we have more than 2 people putting it in sus, it's just going to go in the sus tier. That's just how it works. I'm sorry, Nico.
And
For
then Nico
shame.
has to live with the shame.
There's
All right,
no
now
shame
let's-
there, Tanner, if I don't feel bad about it.
There's no shame behind the shades.
True. All right, I think this is the Dark Heroes set. So we've got Mission Control Makako here. She's got like a big robot and she's operating. There's like a little baby cat attached to it.
This one's cool as fuck. I'm putting it in S tier.
I'm saying this is like a B tier design for me, honestly. I'm not a huge fan of the robot, to be honest.
Yeah, I'm thinking
And,
like
the
C
girl,
tier.
the girl's pretty basic as well.
Yeah, exactly. The girl is really what I'm looking at here.
The robot's alright. I like the thrusters going on.
Yeah.
So yeah, we got an S, a B, and a C. Blake, what are you thinking?
I think it's an A.
An S, an A, a B, and a C. I guess I'll put it in A tier for the person that voted S. I'm looking
Wow.
out for you, Tanner. Alright, next up we've got the Gray Fox. She's got like a business suit going on. She's got the big blasters, the big boots. I think she's pretty cool. She's got not the twin toes, she's got like the big ponytail. I'm saying A tier design, I like her a lot.
Yeah, I think she's pretty cool, but I don't know. She still feels a little boring to me. I think B tier.
I really like this one. I'm gonna go S.
Okay.
I'd say
There we go, we got another A tier design here. I'll put it above Makako here. Alright. Next up we got Bad Blaster Saki. She's just got a massive fucking sniper rifle. This like apparatus down here like snaps out and turns into, you know, a big like lasers, like a railgun sniper rifle. It's pretty
She
cool.
looks
We got a little
fucking
cat in the
boring
back.
C tier.
I think she's at least worthy of a B tier here. I like the gun design's pretty sweet. I think she's pretty cool. She's got like little skates down there too. She runs really fast. I'm saying
I agree
B.
with Nico. C tier.
D or C?
C.
C. Okay, 2 C's and a B. What are you thinking, Blake?
C+.
Alrighty, I'll put her above Wolfchild Dealy, or right in between her and Opulent. Alright, next up we've got the legend rare of the set. We've got Professor Abyss. Some may even not know this is a woman, but in fact, check the fucking facts, bro. It also does say in her description that she's a woman. She's not much of a looker, though. I'm saying D tier. I don't think she's as bad as the fursuit. I think the whole suit's pretty cool, and I like the big fucking thing going on back there. But yeah, she's not much of a looker.
D.
Yeah, this one kind of sucks. I'm going D as well.
Yeah, I think D tier.
Unanimous D. All right. Do we think it's better than Itty? And
Yeah, I'd
I
say so.
guess.
okay. Alrighty. Next up, we're starting off with some rare cats here. We've got Paris Cat. Everybody's favorite actress or whatever she does, model, something.
I'm not a big fan of amputees personally. I say D tier.
Yeah, the floating kind of creeps me out a little bit. I'm saying D tier as well.
I'm gonna go. Yeah, I'll go C tier as well.
And here, I'll put her. I'm not putting her above her. I'm putting her bottom of C. All right, next up we've got Magica Cat.
I like this one, S tier. This one's funny.
It's pretty funny. Yeah, she's a little magical girl. I'm saying B tier. I think she's funny.
Yeah, I think B tier.
A.
S, or I'll put her in A. There's a little cat in her wand too.
Yeah.
Don't miss out those massive facts there. All right, you've got Enchantress Cat. She's a little cat on a broom. Look at her little crossed legs down there.
Oh yeah.
And the four pixels of resolution you can see.
Yeah, very Kiki's Magical Delivery Service.
I think this design's pretty cool. This is like a rare cat too, so normally the designs are pretty basic, but I think this design's actually got a decent amount going on. Feels colored, I'd like it a little bit more. I'm gonna go with an A tier on this design, honestly. I think it's pretty good.
I wouldn't really say that she's cool, but I do think she's pretty cute. I think B tier.
2 A's into B. Tanner, round us out.
I'm really meh. I'm gonna go C.
Alright, into B tier she goes. Alright, next up we've got Belly Dance Cat. Now this one's a looker right here.
D tier.
This one disturbs me a little bit. You guys also can't see this, but in the game her ass shakes when she does her little dance as she's walking along to the battle.
I like this one. This one's funny. I'm gonna go B for Belly.
Yeah, I'm mixed on this one. This one creeps me out a little bit. I'm saying D on this one, honestly.
I'll go C.
Alright, I guess I'll put her in C tier then. Right below Paris Cat. Alright, next up we've got Kite Cat. This is just in fact this is in fact a woman.
D tier.
I like it. It's funny. It gets an A.
I like the little kite. The little kite's silly. I'm saying B tier. 2 B's and an A, Tanner. What are you thinking?
It's just a cat. I mean, I'm gonna go C for cat.
Okay. I'll put her in B tier. All right. We've got Call Center Cat here.
Dude, I love this one. S tier.
I don't know if I like it as much as S tier. I'm saying B tier. I think it's funny.
Yeah, I think B tier as well.
Yeah, I'd say B. It's kind of spooky.
I'm not gonna lie. Nothing gets me going quite like office appropriate clothing on women.
Right?
Dude, it's a cat.
He can ignore that. He can throw a towel over it.
Yeah, it's a very shapely cat, though.
That's true. Look at them hips. Hoo-wee. All right, next up we've got Curry Cat.
Well, come on. This has a mustache. This isn't a woman.
You may think that, Tanner. In fact, the description does explicitly state that they, in fact, are a woman.
F tier. I don't like hair on women. Well, at least not on their lips.
Yeah, you're a big arm hair kind of guy.
You can see the fat rolling out over here. I'm saying F tier as well.
I think D tier. I think it's still silly.
Yeah, I think C because it's funny.
Let's put her in D tier then. I'll put her above Itty. So there's a lot of cats like this where it's pretty ambiguous because they'll straight up just change genders through their evolution lines and there's no consistency. So I just pick whatever's funniest, honestly. Like, for example, there's a cow cat, which is one of the basic cats, right? And you know cows are always women. But the description explicitly states that it's a man. So it's rough, man. It's rough finding these ones. I pretty much just picked at random. Alright, next one we got Twin-tail Medusa Cat. I think this one's pretty fucking cute, honestly. I'm going ahead and say an S tier for this one. I think it's great.
Yeah, I think this one's very cute and funny. I like it. I'll go A tier, though.
Yeah, I'm really not as high on it as you guys are. I think C tier.
Brutal, man. Brutal. I'm putting it top of B, then. Right there. Alright, rounding out the rare cats here, we've got Cameraman Cat. Now this one's a looker right here.
Hold on a second. You just said cameraman.
Yeah, cameraman cat. I'll bring up the wiki and read the description if you want me to. This is a woman.
Do it, you coward.
Alright, I'm looking it up on my phone. Give me a second. I've got to fucking pull it up. Like, their evolution line is they start out as a mermaid that's, like, faking being a mermaid, and then they turn into a commando because their fucking prince was captured, and they've got to infiltrate it and capture them now. Alright. And then their fucking cameraman, I can't remember what they are. What is their description for the cameraman? Putting her life on the line to tell the truth of the Great Cat War. Journalistic integrity causes huge area damage versus floating. Might survive once. There's a her in there, Tanner. There's a her in there.
That's crazy.
And that's what I'm working off of. This cat's pretty silly. I'm saying C tier.
Yeah, I think she's silly as well, but I'll go B tier.
I think this one is boring. D tier.
I'll give it a C.
C tier goes. I'm putting it above Belly Dance Cat. Alright, now we're starting with the Almighties. These designs are crazy and very intricate, and they're also massive. These cats are fucking massive in game. Right now we've got Almighty Kronos in front of us. She's pretty sweet,
she's
honestly.
Fun. I'll go B tier on her, though.
Yeah, I'm saying
I don't know.
A tier on this, honestly. I think she's fucking sweet. Honestly, I wish I could show their attack animations, too, because the attack animations are a big part of why these units are so fucking cool. Like, her attack animation's awesome. It's like a massive sundial that goes and, like, flips around with, like, a huge, flashy show. But yeah,
Honestly,
in terms of this design.
I really like this one. In fact, I like it so much, I think I'm going to try giving it an S tier.
There we go. An SA and a C. Blake, what are you thinking?
I'm gonna go C for Illuminati confirmed.
God damn it. It's going in somewhere in B, I guess. I'm putting it right here, I suppose. B's the average ranking. Alright, next up we've got Almighty Amaterasu. The Japanese goddess, of course. Check her out.
Jackson, I think that
Amaterasu.
Amaterasu here should go in B tier.
Yeah, I think she's alright. I like the little hair bun. She's also got kind of like a bikini thing going on, if you can tell. There is some skin being shown.
Yeah, I was kind of trying to
there.
figure that out there. It was kind of hard to tell.
Yeah, in terms of her actual design, though, she's alright. I'm giving her a B tier as well. I think she's okay. She's cute, but a little bit better than basic, I think.
There's too much going on.
Yeah, I agree.
I'll give it a C.
I think I'll probably be in B tier with you guys.
B tier she goes. I'll put her here, I guess. These are all very arbitrary placements. Alright, next up we've got Almighty Aphrodite here. I think her design's pretty sweet. She's got the massive fucking bow with like a girl on her, the massive like rose staff, and the big super detailed wedding dress and the crown stuff. I think this design's awesome. Honestly, I'm saying S tier. I think she's sweet.
Dude, I also think she's really sweet. I will also be going S tier, and that's not just because my headcanon for her is that she's 100% a tsundere. I mean, look at her. She totally would be.
Yeah, I really like this one. Not quite S tier for me, though, so I'm going to go A.
What are you thinking, Blake?
I'm gonna say B.
Brutal. Into A tier she
I hate to
goes.
see it.
I'll put her right here at the top near Fox Queen Himiyuri, my goat. Alright, and right here we've got the legend rare of the set. We've got Gaia the Supreme. Here we are, boys. What are we thinking of Gaia the Supreme? This
I don't like it D tier.
This design's crazy. Here's the actual cat right down here, by the way, if you couldn't see her.
I really like the way that her little like twin tails turn into like big ass trees. I think that's cool.
That is pretty cool. Also, check out at the bottom of the design. There's like a little like city thing going on. There's a bunch of little animals down there.
Well, yeah, I think that's supposed to represent the Earth, because Gaia is the Earth goddess after all. I think that she's neat. I'll go like B tier.
Honestly, I think the design's really cool. I'm saying A tier.
I'm gonna say B.
Into B tier she goes, boys. I'll put her above Call Center Cat. Alright, we're starting off with some super rares here. This one is tough to say, because it's kind of implied at the start of the evolution line that they're a dude. But they look so feminine in these later evolutions. I'm just going to go ahead and assume that they're a woman. We've got Can Cat, everybody's goat. I like Can Cat a lot. I'm saying A tier.
I love the design. I love the name. I love the design, and I love the name even more. I'm going to go S tier.
I'd say A.
Alright, kick rocks, Nico. I'm putting it at A tier. I'm putting it just above Magica Cat. If I can. It's hard to place these. I don't know why they're so fucked up with the sizing of them. Alright, here we go. We've got Juliet the Maiko. She's like a Romeo, like a Juliet from Romeo and Juliet, you know, looking out a little window at her sweet
But
Romeo.
like Japanese.
Yeah, except Japanese. I think it's okay. I'm saying C tier. That'd be crazy. going with this design.
Juliet. Yeah, C tier, I think.
C.
Yeah, C.
Unanimous C. There we go. I cannot put anything below Belly Dance Cat in C tier. I just can't bring myself to do it. All right, next up we've got Ring Girl Cat. I think
Tanner,
these
now
might be
you're
the
gonna put it in
fattest
S, so
tits
just
we've
say
seen.
I mean, yeah, this one's awesome and very funny. I like it. S tier.
I'm saying A tier. I think this cat's really funny. Their attack is they just like take the fucking sign, just smack down with it, and their fucking tits just go all over the place when they do it.
I think it's a solid A. It's funny.
I mean,
As two A's, Nico, don't smite us down here. Don't you dare.
look, dude, I'm just not a big fan of muscular women. I will admit that's pretty funny, though, so C tier.
C tier. I guess I'll put it at bottom of A. Alright, here we go. We
Now,
got Slapsticks Cat. And you might be thinking, there's two cats here. What's the deal? We're reviewing this guy's wife. What do we think of this guy's wife, boys?
C tier. This one's kind of basic.
I'm saying B tier. I like her little dress. They do like a little dance when they're like walking up to the battle too. I think it's pretty cute. I'm saying B.
Dude, their little fucking, like, movements and attack and everything, it's just the most delightful thing I've ever seen. I fucking love them. S tier.
S tier. C, two B's, and an S. I guess I'll put it near the top of B here. I'll put it above Twin Tails Cat.
Alright, now hold on one second. Before we go to the next cat, I'd like to posit a question to the panel here, and especially Nico.
Uh-huh.
Do you think that we managed to break our record for longest episode?
Like today?
Yeah, like today.
Maybe. I guess
we've
we'll
got
find out, man.
fucking movies to go through, and I think we've got a decent amount to talk through with a lot of them.
We have this tier list to finish, and we have 4 movies to review.
To be fair, we only really have like 3 movies to review. I feel like at least one of them is going to go by insanely quickly.
I guess we'll see now, won't we?
Depends on which one you're referring to.
Alright, now we continue and we're going on to Housewife Cat. She is, you know, a strong, maybe independent woman. We're unsure if she has a husband or not. She might.
I mean,
she's housewife.
Presumably, if she's a housewife, yeah.
She could have been pump and dump, man. We don't know.
I don't think you can be a housewife without being a wife.
The government is the husband in this scenario.
The government. I think this one's very funny. I'm a big fan of it. I think I'm gonna go A.
Yeah, let me add some details to this design too, right? So the previous designs for this cat were pole vaulters. So they they do their pole vault and they just like slam onto their fucking back and then run back and grab their pole. So with this design, there's a baby on her back. So it's implied that every time she's doing that, it's like she's like body slamming the baby, or like maybe she like throws the baby and then like catches it at the end. I can't remember. There's something going on with the baby though. There's some acrobatics happening, or she's crushing it alive. Take that as you will. I think this design's really good too. I like it a lot. I'm saying A tier as well.
I'd say A.
C tier.
Kick rocks, Nico. They're going right
Nico
below
hates
Ring Girl.
housewives, confirmed.
That's true.
Yeah, because I want to be the house husband. They can't be the housewife. That's bullshit.
All right, next up, and finishing off our super rares list, we've got Medalist Cat. There's like another cat lifting them out of the void.
This one's awesome. I love this one. S tier.
This one's pretty funny. I don't know if I describe it as the same tier as the other two. I'm saying B tier for it, honestly.
Yeah, she's a little too built for my liking. I think like C tier.
I guess I'm putting her like topish of B. Alright, and here we go. We're starting our next uber rare set. This is the Galaxy Gals. This is in fact the biggest waifu based uber rare set. There's a lot of girls in this fucking set. And we're starting off with Divine Wendy here. She's got like a big vacuum and she's basically wearing nothing.
There's
I don't like
something
her very
off
much.
about her gut here, yeah.
She just got her little tush sticking out.
Yeah, I like when my
Something looks-
girls like leave a bit to the imagination, you know? I think like C tier.
I think D tier. Something about her body proportions feels off to me.
I don't see what you're talking about at all. I'm saying A tier. I think she's really cute.
There's a lot going on,
Yeah.
but I'll say B.
I'm putting her in B tier, boys. I'll put her near the bottom, I guess. Right above Kite Cat. Alright, next up we've got Divine Thundia, her sister. Here's a little fun design detail you'll see, right? So we've got the, the fucking male adapter here, and then she's got the female adapter. They're like
Oh
supposed
my
to be
god,
like
they're lesbians and the other one
Yeah.
is a top.
Yeah, they're supposed to be like, I don't know, they're like sisters or something. There's some lore with like Japanese mythos lore or something that has to do with this, like gods of like thunder and wind or
Oh,
some
they're
shit.
literally fucking Raijin and Fusion or whatever the fuck the other one's name is.
There we go. He figured it out. He solved the mystery. So yeah, they like connect together because they connect. So it's like a fun little design detail. Yeah, I think this design's pretty fucking sweet, honestly.
I'll give it a B for that.
I'm saying A tier on this one.
I love how much thigh meat this one's got on it.
Right?
I'm going S tier.
She's a chunky girl in all the right ways.
Yeah. And for that reason, I'm giving it a C tier.
Brutal reviews here.
Also, not to be that guy, but I'm going to be honest, Jackson and also Nico, that sake you guys are drinking, it just looks like cum.
It does, doesn't it?
I mean, it's super diluted by like fucking sparkling lemonade.
Looks like milk on camera.
Tanner, we're
It's just
practicing...
every time you guys take a drink, I'm just like, God, that guy is just guzzling cum right
Tanner,
now.
we're practicing Goken right now, bro.
Oh, of course.
All right, there we go. Another B tier right next to each other. Actually, let's put her below because then her the adapters line up, right?
Yeah,
No.
sounds right.
Yes, Divine Coup. Here we go, boys. I like this design a lot, honestly. I think she's pretty sweet. I'm saying S tier.
Dude, I fucking
the
love
big-
this one as well. This is S
The
tier
big
easy.
hammer going on.
So this is like a Wukong.
Exactly.
Yeah,
it's
she's got
Sun
the
Wukong.
big frilly skirt going on. Huge fan.
I'll say
Honestly, I'm kind of meh on this one. I'll go B tier, I guess.
She's going near the top of that, or A. Alright, next up we've got Divine Kai. This is a fan favorite here. If we don't put this chick in S tier, the Battlecast community will crucify us.
That's
That
crazy,
is no problem.
dude.
I was gonna say S tier.
I think she's pretty cute. She's got like her little, like a bunch of little tails. She's got a little frilly skirt. Her badingadongs bounce up and down because it's like a big bouncy ball that she's like riding into battle. She like bounces up and down on it as she goes. I honestly don't know if I'd say she's an S tier, but I'm gonna say she's an S tier for no specific reason.
A. I give her an A.
2 A's and an S. She's going bottom of S, boys.
I haven't said mine yet!
Come on, Nico. You know what you're gonna rate.
What am I gonna rate it, Jackson?
Say A tier, man.
Her tits are too big for me, honestly. C tier.
No fucking way.
Dude, fat
You're-
fucking L.
You're never gonna live that one down, man. You're
She's
ostracized
cute
from the
otherwise.
Battlecats community.
Why is the pig got like the Rick and Morty style eyeball?
I don't know.
Yeah.
It's so fucking hot in this room, man. Holy shit.
Yeah, it is.
Take
I'm
off your
fucking-
shirt!
I'm fucking dying in here. Let me open up the door and hopefully we don't get like audio echoing with each other.
We'll take our shirts off in solidarity, Jackson.
Alright, moving on here. We've got Divine Coppermine. Her name rhymes.
Dude, I really like this one. S tier.
Honestly, she looks like a Kudere, and I like Kuderes normally, but she honestly seems pretty basic to me. I'm honestly saying C tier on her.
She's really fucking basic, and I also don't like glasses on anime women. C tier.
Raving criticism.
C.
Brutal. I'm gonna put her in I'll put her here, I guess, in B tier.
Tragic.
Truly. Alright, here we go. We've got Divine Kalisa, aka Hatsune Miku in Battlecats. S tier. Easy. Uncomparable.
Yeah, I think she's pretty good. I'd go A tier.
Come on!
I'm sorry, Jackson.
B.
D tier.
Explain yourself, Tanner. Why D tier?
This one's just like boring and sucks and isn't very hot.
What do you
don't
mean?
like Hatsune Miku?
You know, honestly, I'm not all that into the Hatsune Miku.
Brutal. Blake, did you say B or what'd you say? Did
I
you
said
rate?
B.
I'm putting her at the very top of B here, boys. There's a lot of B tiers here. It's like double
sure
the next, like triple the next tiers. Oh, actually, fucking A tier's got a lot too in it, surprisingly. I also am realizing now, there's a whole set of units called the Girls in Summer, right? There's actually a few sets I'm missing now, because there's also like a Valentine's Day base set. And this one, the fucking bikini skeleton crazy thing, was part of the like the Summertime Gals set, where they have like a lot of variants. And she has like a bikini variant in that set. I forgot to include that. Blunder. What can I say?
Guess we'll just have to make a more definitive version of the tier list.
Yeah, I'll make this later down the line in a year when they've updated the game, and I'll add more. Anyways, next up we've got the Divine Twin Stars here. Look at, they've got like little paw things. Isn't that cute?
Yeah.
This one kind of looks like it says boy.
This one's really fun. I like this one. S tier.
I'm happy you said it before I did, Tanner. I'm going S tier as well.
I say A.
A. I've got to be honest, guys. I'm also saying S tier. I think the design's really cute. You know, they got the yin and yang thing going on. I like the little tail thingies going on too at the back. I think those are really cute.
Yeah.
Putting her right there. Do we think she's better than Red Rider Mina?
No.
Okay.
Tanner, right off the bat, man, I really want to commend you here real quick for not immediately saying sus tier.
That's a hard-fought battle.
I'm gonna try being a little strict with what I apply the sus to.
Don't worry, we've got plenty more that'll go into the sus tier later down the line. Alright, next up here we've got Divine Mercia. We've got like the, this is a tsundere if I've ever seen a tsundere right here.
100%, dude. Unfortunately, I don't really like her design that much, so B tier.
She's the bratty rich girl looking thing. I think she's
Honestly,
pretty cool. I'm saying B tier as well.
I really like the butler robot. I'm not digging the girl too much. She's a bit on the skinny side for my taste. So I'm probably only gonna go B tier.
Blake, I can only imagine what you're gonna rank her.
B for butler.
B.
B.
There we go. It's so easy. I'll put her right below Medalist Cat because we all said B. All right, and here we go. We've got Divine Lilin. This is another one where it's. Actually, this is a true form one. She's like a fucking crazy looking goth chick. She's like a mad scientist.
Dude, this one's hot as fuck. I'm going S.
I'm a big fan of this one too. I'm a huge fan, honestly. This is honestly one of my favorite girls of this set. I'm also saying S tier. I think
she's
sweet.
literally just Cyberpunk Morgan from Darkstalkers as well. I love myself a good goth chick, but something about her just isn't really doing it for me.
It's
think
because she's got
B-tier.
big tits, you son of a bitch.
That's probably it.
You stupid fucker.
Solid A.
Solid A. I'm putting her in A tier here. I'll put her at the top, right below Aphrodite. You know, I'll put her above, or right below Q, I think. All right, here we go. We got Huntress T-Run. This girl is so fucking basic. I'm saying C tier. She is like the epitome of basic to me.
Dude, I think she's really cute. I'm going A tier.
I think she's really cute as well. But I'm gonna go B tier.
Okay, I will also give her some credit, right? Because all of the previous ones were true forms, right? So there's 3 tiers of cats: there's the normal form, evolved, and then their true form. All the previous ones were their true forms, which have like much more grandiose designs going on. This is only her evolved form, so she could look better in the future. But right now, she only looks like this. So yeah, we got two B's and a C. What are you thinking, Blake? C? Alright, she's going in B tier.
Damn.
Right next to the other ones. Alright, here we got the final cat of this set. This is, in fact, the legend rare of the set. We've got Head Mistress Jeanne, however you pronounce it.
Jean.
Yeah, she's got like a flag. It's like a massive pole that looks like a flag. She's the head mistress. By the way, the whole point of this set is like they're like at a Galaxy High School or something, and I guess she's the
High School.
the head mistress of this Galaxy
High School.
She's pretty cool. I like her a lot. I'm saying A tier.
Honestly, the ratio between her tits and her hips is so wildly bad that I actually kind of dislike her and want to put her in C.
Absolutely brutal.
I think B.
Yeah, I'm with Blake here. I think B tier.
B tier she goes, boys. I'll put her next to the slapsticks. Alright, and we are starting our next set here. This are the Vajiras, the war god Vajiras. I don't know what the fuck's going on here. This chick's crazy. We've got Immortal Kaihime.
Holy fuck. What the?
Yeah, I think she's pretty cool. I'll go like B tier.
There's a lot to take in with this design. She's got like the two massive katanas on the side. She's definitely a really cool looking design.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll go A.
I'd say A as well. I think she's pretty sweet.
There's a lot going on, but I'll say B.
2 B's and 2 A's. A tier she goes. I'll put her right here next to Kai, I suppose. And right here we go. We've got Immortal Kenshin.
Huh.
This is the last one of this set. I think she's pretty sweet as well. I'm also saying A. I'm a big fan.
Yeah, I think she's pretty fucking sweet too. A tier.
I agree with you guys.
What are you thinking,
I
Blake?
agree with my husband.
B? Fuck you, it's going in A. I'll put her right here next to Makako. And that's the last of that set. Most of that set is basically just dudes, unfortunately.
Rip.
Alright, so now we've got 2 of the Elemental Pixie set. Here we've got Blizzana.
I get it, like Blizzard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because she's so sweet. Huh? This one's really cute. I think I'm only gonna go A tier though.
I like that the little ice thing has a little cat face on it.
Yeah. I think she's pretty cute. But like C tier, I think.
I'd put her in B.
I'm saying B.
B tier she goes, boys. Alright, next up we've got Muzuririn.
I think this one's
Muzuririn.
much cuter. I think A tier.
I'm definitely saying A on this one as well. I think she's really cute.
A.
Blake?
I'll give it an A for that too.
There we go, a unanimous A. I'll put her right above her, I suppose. Very
That one.
arbitrary. And this is the legend rare of the set. We've got Luminalia.
It's like a Miu. S.
Yeah, I think it's pretty cool. I don't know if I'd go ahead and say S, but I'd say this is like a...
I like how the moon is a cat.
That is pretty cute, little thing going on. I think this design's pretty cool. I don't know if I'd say A. I'd probably say like top of B for me.
I'm saying
Yeah.
A.
I also think A.
Okay, A tier it goes. I'll put it near the top of it. I want that S as well. Put it next to Fox Queen Himiyuri. Nothing's topping for her in A tier, to be honest. Alright, this is part of the Red Busters set. The next 3 are going to be...
I don't
Here
want
we
her to
got
inject me. C tier.
Joyful Nurse Cat already has a C tier ranking before I can even get her name out. Brutal reviews here. I think she's alright. I'm saying B. I think she's cute.
She's very cute, but she's on the skinny side for my taste again.
I'm
so I'm
sorry,
gonna go
not
B.
every woman can be fucking Violet from the fucking Charlie and the Chocolate Factory Tanner, where she gets all fucking blown up by the blueberries. All right, I know it's what you like in a woman, but we can't all have that. It's unrealistic body standards, bro.
I'm sorry, you know what, never mind. I was about to make an incredibly mean joke, and I'm not gonna do it.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
I say C.
C? Okay. Everybody, let's redo our rankings there because I didn't fucking hear any of you guys. I heard Blake say C. Honestly, forgot what I said. I think I said B. Tanner, Nico, what did you guys say?
It's in B tier.
It's in B tier? Sounds good to me. I'll put her right here, I guess. Above Adventure Girl Kana. Over here we got
What
Ice
in the-
Crystal Cat. This chick's a baddie. Honestly, I wish she had color going on, but I guess that maybe fits her theme of being like an ice queen.
That's the first time I heard you use the term baddie.
She's a good-looking girl, man. I'm saying A tier.
Yeah, I think A tier too. I think she's sweet.
I'm kind of
say
feeling
A.
S tier, actually.
Yeah, she got
Okay.
them step on me heels and everything.
She sure do.
I'll put her right there.
Is that what those are called?
There.
Yeah,
Step on me
sure.
heels. Look at him, man. We got the fucking cockbuster right down. That thing's pointy. Yeah, they're not the Red Busters anymore. And here we go. We got the legend rare of the set, Cutie Momoko. Tanner, I dare you to say the skinny thing this time.
I mean, yeah, that was what I was gonna say. I don't like this one. D.
She's supposed to look like one of those like old cartoon characters. I think is the inspiration.
She looks like she's from fucking Rhythm Heaven.
That's
True.
fair.
Yeah.
I think she's okay. I'm saying C tier, honestly.
I'll say C.
Yeah, I think C tier as well.
C tier she goes. Put her right there, I guess. Or below Verdana. There's no way she's fucking better than Verdana. Alright, next up we've got some more random cats here. We've got Racket Cat.
This one's funny. A tier.
I do
I'm
think this one's
saying-
pretty fun. I think B tier.
I'm saying C tier, honestly. It's okay.
I'll say B.
B tier it goes. There we
Shocker.
are. The B tier is pretty beefy. A tier is pretty good as well. A tier's keeping up relatively
Speaking of
well.
A tier,
Here
I
we've got-
honestly like this one. I think A tier.
I like Soba Cat a lot. I've mentioned my love for Soba Cat. I'm saying S tier. I think this cat's really fucking cute. When they walk in, they have like a little kind of walk.
Alright, that sold me. S tier.
I'll say A.
I'm sorry, but I find this one boring. I'm gonna put it in C tier.
No way. Two S's, an A, and a C. It's going in A. I'll put it. I don't fucking know, but Q, I guess. All right, here. We're starting the Fest list, right? So there's Epic Fest and there's Super Fest. Epic Fest being the like dark, kind of like emo variant of the Super Fest units. So this is a Super Fest unit, for example. The next cat we're going to be reviewing is the Epic Fest variant of them. So here we've got Mitama the Oracle to start us off. I think this design's fucking kick-ass. I think it's awesome. I'm saying S tier right off the bat.
Yeah, I think it's pretty sweet as well. I'll go S tier.
I like all the little cats flying around. I'll say A.
Tanner's having trouble discerning what's going on here.
I sure am, actually.
It's some kick-ass shit. We got a girl. She's got like a big cape with like some fire and stuff going on. Her theme's like ghosts and fire and stuff. Like her attack is like a big like fire cat drop.
I think I'm just gonna go B.
Ain't no way. You've thrown. She's going near the top of A. Alright, here we've got her gothic variant. The still they caught of her in this picture is not so great, but imagine she's basically just doing the same pose as this one, except, like, in this outfit.
Yeah, I was gonna say, she's at a really fucking weird angle here.
Yeah, she's like mid-attack animation or something weird. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, this design's basically the same thing as the last one, just like a black theme and there's some blue going on. Honestly, though, I think I like it a little less, to be honest.
Same here, dude.
I'm saying A tier on
Yeah.
this one. I still think it's really good, though.
I agree that I like this one less, so I'm gonna go C tier.
I say A again.
There we go. I'm putting it in A tier that time. I'll put her right next to each other. Why not? I think Aphrodite is better than her.
100%.
Alright, next up we've got Ritual Saint Castley. She looks like her fucking mouth's really close to her eyes in this picture. It normally doesn't look like this. This is another really awkward still. I really like this cat a lot as well, though. I'm a big fan of this design.
Dude,
I'm
I
also saying
fucking
S tier on
love
this
the
one.
long, flowy hair, dude. That shit's sweet as hell. Like, this is an S tier cat if I ever saw one.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of the big fluffy hair as well. Huge fan. Pretty sweet. Easy S for me.
Yeah, I like it. I'll say A.
I like this one as well, but I'm gonna have to give it a B.
Why, though,
Hey.
Tanner? Why, man?
Man
Just
refuses
a
to let
bit
these cats
too
into S tier.
skinny for my taste.
Come on, man.
Ugh. We're getting so close. I like her above Mitama, though. Do we think she's better than Mitama?
Yeah, I
or do you
definitely
she's
think
below
so.
Mitama?
Who?
Okay. Mitama, this chick.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Okay. Alright, next up we got our Gothic variant. We've got Castley, Daughter of Chaos.
S tier.
S tier.
Tanner,
Yeah,
what is it
S.
about this one that is so different for you?
I don't know. I just like this one way.
This one's like way skinnier, too.
I don't know. Maybe the tattoos they add or something. This
Yeah.
one just looks way fucking cooler.
I mean, she's got like a little bit more detail going on. Her staff's broken. Her hair's in a big ponytail. Her hair's parted a different way.
I kind of like them both, honestly.
What'd you say again, Blake? Did you say
kinda
S as well?
Yeah, I'd say S.
Alright, I'm gonna be honest. I don't think this is an S tier design for me. I think Castley's a little bit better. but it's obviously going in S tier. I'll put it above the Twin Stars.
I also like
Nah,
Marvel
put it below
Castley
the
better,
twins.
but I think they're still both S tiers, you know?
Yeah, I think
Put
she's
it below
okay.
the twins.
Below the Twins? Okay.
Yeah, I like the twins more.
Sure. Alright, next up we've got Is the Alluring Dancer.
They're really cute, honestly. I think S tier.
Yeah, I like this. This one's very fun. I think I'll go S tier as well.
Yeah, we're gonna ignore what they look like when they're in the middle of their attack animation because it makes them look less cute than they currently do. But that's irrelevant.
I'll say S. It's a cute cat.
I'm saying A. What the fuck did you guys say? Do you guys both say S as well, or do you guys say A?
Yeah, we got 3 S's and you're A,
Damn,
loser.
man, I'm fucking trolling. I'm my bad. Alright, next up, of course, we have our Dark Fam. We've got Is the Lady of Mourning.
I don't like
she's
it
making a
as
sad
much. A
face.
tier.
But check it out, man. She's got little tattoos that make it look like she's crying.
That's
She
true.
looks so sad.
I dislike this one significantly more than the other one. I'm gonna go D tier.
Jesus
D tier, damn.
Christ, why?
What the fuck's so different about him? Arbitrary ranking.
Tanner's got fucking randomizer over there. It just keeps fucking spinning.
ABD. I think this is an A tier design as well. I think it's basically the exact same design. I really don't see that much of a difference in it. I guess it's going like top of B.
I think for me it's just the overall mood, you know? Like the other one just feels more like happy and shit, and that just puts more of a smile on my face.
See, if we were
I
looking
don't
at
like.
if we were looking at the attack animation as well as just the still of this, I think that this one goes better because it's like it looks kind of sad and it looks like really fucking crazy and evil during their attack animation, where this one's like more of a dichotomy.
You got a charger for this? It's gonna die soon.
Oh yeah. Let's
I don't
pause.
like
Let's
seeing
pause
a
real
pretty girl
quick.
cry. We're not gonna pause. We're gonna, Nico and I, we're gonna do something funny now. Nico, can you give me your best Southern accent, saying something Southernish?
Start beatboxing.
Shit, alright, hang on. You're really putting me on the spot here, man. Let's
Here,
see.
let me do
Okay,
one.
yeah, you go for it.
We got a saying down here in South Carolina: a jackrabbit don't jump unless he needs to.
You're being fussy.
That's pretty good, Tanner. That's pretty good.
It is sometimes.
That definitely feels like an old Southern man sort of thing.
There we go. I heard the blink.
And also, like, you hear that phrase, you're like, is that racial, though, you know?
Yeah. Potentially. Who's to really say?
Who's to say?
Yeah.
It's impossible to know.
Yeah.
You give me one, Nico.
Okay, let's
Fuck
see.
you guys, we're continuing on with the
Oh,
Battle
never
Cats
mind.
tier list. Next up, we've got Mother Cat.
Holy fuck.
I've seen that one before.
You just awakened something
That's
within
an-
Tanner.
That's an old one, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
This is wild.
But how wild is it, Tanner?
God, does she throw the kittens or, like, use them as bludgeons?
I honestly don't know what her attack animation looks like. If it's
Doesn't
any
she
like
like swing them?
yeah, if it's anything like the other cats that look very similar to her, she just fucking smacks her hand down. So she probably just like smacks one of them, I guess.
That's very funny. I think I'm gonna go... God, I think I might
Can
go
we show
S
this on
tier.
YouTube?
Maybe.
Will this get us demonetized?
There's no nipple.
That's true.
Yeah.
There was a whole ass bare titty here, and there's nothing attached to it.
There's also some butthole on that little kitty on the right.
Oh yeah, check that out. I'm saying this is an A tier design for me. I think it's great.
I'd say it's an A. It's a timeless classic, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
This one's pretty fucking crazy. I think A tier as well.
That means it goes in A tier, Jackson.
Yeah.
Also, I forgot what you ranked it. I'll put it right there. This is just another like set of miscellaneous cats I pulled up. Here we got Tights Cat,
S
Another
tier.
old one, huh?
S tier. I don't know if I'd go S tier. I think this is another A
This
tier
one's
design.
funny as fuck, dude.
I think it's
I like how it
it's
doesn't
pretty
have...
silly. D tier.
I like how... Come on. I like how its shoes doesn't have heels, so it's actually just tiptoeing.
Yeah. That is pretty funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, A tier. What'd you say, Tanner? S tier?
I'm
Yeah.
gonna go with a B.
B. Okay, what the fuck does that put
Alright,
us
question
at?
for Nico.
It's like top of B.
You're about to do the deed with a lady, and she pulls her pants down, and you see this. What do you do?
I'd call the police.
Something's gone wrong.
Yeah. Something escaped from Area 51. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, Nico, are you rating this one lower because you are aware of the fact that there's a million different variants of this cat that look very similar?
I think more so for me, I'm like putting it in a mind of like, what would this thing look like if I actually physically saw it into existence? And that thought just terrifies me. I don't fucking like this thing.
That's fair, I guess. I should also preface that Nico and I are like the only ones that actually play BattleCats here. I think Blake played it back in the day, but he's not aware of like 99% of this, I'm sure.
Well, I recognize some of these old ones that you just pulled up. Like that one and the titties one.
Yeah. All right, next up we're finishing off strong with all of the Naniko variants I could find. This is the sister of Superstar Monica, who we rated previously.
Moneko, Jackson. Moneko.
Monaco? How do you pronounce it? Here we go. We've got Corrupted Moneko.
Wait, we put the other one in sus, though.
Yeah, exactly.
But like, look how hot this one is.
Why would these not all be in sus?
Look how hot it is.
This one doesn't look nearly as childish as Moneko. I think this design's pretty cool. I'm saying like a low A or a high B. I'm saying I guess B tier, I guess.
Yeah, I think it's sweet.
This one's pretty meh to me.
I'm
gonna go C.
What'd you say, Nico?
A tier.
A tier. She goes in B. We'll put her right there, I guess. Alright, here we go. We got Miss Naniko.
D tier for this one.
I'm putting this one in the sus tier.
I think this one's funnier. I'm gonna go A tier.
D, A, and sus. Alright, Blake, what are you thinking?
D.
D? This is a weird one to rank here. I guess I'll put it in like low C. Alright, next up we've got Early Summer Naniko. This is an easy sus tier.
Mm-hmm.
No questions. Nico, don't you dare.
I know I'm normally like the bastion for like, let's leave them out, guys. Let's fucking not throw them in sus here. We gotta rank them for the sanctity of the list. But also, I'm thinking sus as well, personally.
This one's a little too sus.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's sus.
Well, there we go.
Sounds like it's in sus tier then.
This is the sussiest one of the batch. So
the sussiest baka, if you will.
Exactly. Next up, we've got Blossoming Naniko.
This one's very cute. It's Easter themed. I'll go A tier.
Yeah, this one's pretty cute. I'm also saying A tier. I think it's... Actually, I don't know if I'd say A. I'd say B as well.
Yeah, I think it's cute, but I'll go C tier.
C, B, A. What are you thinking? C? This will put it in like the bottom of B. Alright, next we've got New Year Naniko. I think this one's really cute. I'm a big fan of yukatas. I like the little bamboo shoots sticking out. I think this one's great. I'm saying A tier.
Yeah, this one's definitely really
Honestly,
cute A tier.
I really, really like this one. I'm gonna go S tier.
Honestly, you've convinced me, Tanner. I'm going up with S as well.
I'm going A.
And S tier it goes. There we are. What a cutie. Alright, next up we got Costumed Witchy Naniko.
I really don't like the colors on this one very much. I think C tier.
I'm
gonna be honest, dude.
I'm saying sus tier because of this.
Yeah, the garters. I was seeing that too. That's just, if they didn't have that, and if it was just like full, like just have the socks go all the way up the leg, then maybe I'd be willing to rank this. But I'm gonna go sus tier.
Yeah, no, I don't want. Literally, just because of the garter belts, I don't know if I want to touch this one.
I'll say the same.
Into the sus tier it goes. And last but not least, we've got True Love Naniko. Really finishing strong.
I love this
here.
one.
This one's
S-tier.
so cute, right? I don't know if I like this one as much as New Year's Naniko, so I'm saying A tier on this one, but I think it's really cute.
It's a B.
Yeah, I also think B, honestly.
A tier it
Tragic.
goes. And that right there, boys, is in fact the definitive BattleCats tier list.
Yes, sir.
Check her out.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't get better than that, honestly. This
don't.
is peak right here.
Don't nod.
Here we go.
Don't nod.
Alright, and just like that, I am stopping my recording, and let's transition to our next topic here, a crowd favorite, if you will, Guapish at the movies.
Blake, what's your favorite song from a movie?
Favorite song from a movie?
Yeah, sing it right now. Damn
Jackson,
it.
what do you...
Alright, well that's
Brutal.
fine. So it's Guapish at the movies, guys. So, this week,
Okay.
this week we watched 4 amazing films, okay? 4
We
fantastic
sure
films.
the fuck did.
All of which I'm certain are going to end up in S tier this week, boys. All of them. Each and every one. So, which one do you think we should start with?
Give me 5 seconds to turn my light on. It's far too dark in this room.
Go for it, dude. Go for it. Why not? Alright, so while he's gone, guys, Blake, how do you feel about Tanner? Just like, you know, just honest opinion of the guy.
I think he's a straight arrow.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Little
That's a
does he
solid
know.
descriptor. I've never heard of the man.
All right, what movie are we talking about first?
What movie we're
Let's
talking
start-
about first? First off, we're going to be starting off with Jackson's pick of the week, Wolf Children.
Wolf Children.
Wolf Children.
All right, let me give a little quickie about this movie, right? So I love this movie. I can't even remember honestly how I found this movie. I was just like browsing the top anime movies of all time, I guess, and I stumbled upon it. It's by the same director of another anime that I really liked, Anohana. I think it's awesome. I think it's a really great, touching story. I think the animation is really well done. I think there's a lot of good comedies, a lot of really well heartfelt moments. And I have touted this before, but this is in fact my favorite anime movie of all time. I'm a huge fan of this movie. I love it a lot. And I hope you guys liked it too. What are we thinking about it, everybody else?
Yeah,
Like, do you
so,
even remember anything about this movie?
Jackson, can you
I
give a
remember it's
brief
pretty.
little, super quick little synopsis of the film for us?
Oh, I'd love to. So basically, we've got our main protagonist who's a college student. She meets a wolf man who she later finds out is a wolf man who was attending some classes in her college. They start dating, whatever. They bang. As a wolf, he's a wolf.
Why
and they bang.
is he a wolf, though? Why the fuck do they bang while he's a wolf?
Because as you said, it's like trying to represent that she like fully accepts him for who he is. Anyways, moving on
But
with
it's
that.
so
Also-
strange to see visual.
Dude, she
It
wanted
was really
she wanted
funny
that
when it
dog
happened.
dick, okay?
She wanted that doggy dick, boy. She's down bad. But anyways, yeah, they have 2 little kids. The dad fucking dies in a sewer or something trying to chase a bird. I guess he like fell down or something, or like drowned maybe and got washed up. We're unsure exactly what happened, but then he gets fucking thrown into a dump truck in front of her, and it's like horrible and tragic. She starts to like raise the kids. She realizes it's not working out and living in the city, so she goes and buys an old abandoned house in the Japanese countryside. She starts restoring it.
I remember all that.
Yeah, gets to meet the neighbors around. They help her out with her farming, and she like learns what the community's like out there. It's really touching as she like learns everything. Her kids grow up. We get to watch them, grow up through their school days, and we find out after a tragic accident, when they're it's like it snowed out a bunch. They go on like a little fun romp. One of the kids falls into the fucking ice cold river and bonks his head, and it basically just like does a complete 180 of his personality. At that point, he starts, becoming more of his wolf side. As we watch the daughter, she starts becoming more of the human side. So they kind of like flip flop because, initially you'd expect Yuki, the son, to be the human because he's like just so scared and timid all the time. You expect the daughter to be the wolf because she's so crazy. But then it defies expectations, but I think it's cool. And then eventually we see Yuki drop out of school. He starts like talking to some fucking fox in the forest. And he totally turns into a wolf. Then we, finish up the daughter's arc with her talking to a boy that she like cut the ear of, and he figured out she was a wolf. Anyways, movie ends with the daughter like moving off to live in the dorm for school. Yuki going and living in the mountains as like the great defender of the forest or whatever the fuck. And the mom succeeding in her mission of raising her children, and it's like a touching end of her living peacefully in the house by herself, and she can like hear Yuki howling in the mountains still. I think it's a really cute ending. There's obviously there's a big arc at the end where there's it's like storming out and the mom gets like lost in the forest trying to find Yuki because she's like scared of him. But it's all fine in the end, nothing really tragic happens in the movie except for the very start. Anyways, thoughts. That was my quick synopsis of this 2-hour long movie.
It could have been quicker, though, Jackson. So, the thing about Wolf Children here, you see, is that it's really more of like a coming-of-age film than you'd initially expect,
Yeah,
More like
you're
coming
watching
in
the
Asian.
kid grow. Yeah, I guess the dude did come in an Asian. You're not wrong about that. That doesn't take up a huge part of the runtime, though.
It was the most notable portion of the film for Tanner. Yeah,
He
so I
watched
think
that and it was all just a blur.
I think the biggest thing about this film is it's just so fucking cozy, dude. It just feels really nice to just like watch this movie. It feels just like, you know, it's such a nice little romp, I'd say, overall. Like, there's never really a point where you're like really that stressed out during it. You're not like constantly like, oh golly, I sure hope that Yuki survives all of these tumultuous adventure that's going on right now. You know, it's just little kids finding their way in the world.
Yeah, honestly, I think
except for that time when you do think he's gonna die.
Oh yeah,
you thought he was gonna
smashed
die.
his head in the river.
I sure did.
You watched the
I thought
movie
they were
before. This is the second time you've watched it, Nico. You fucking cheater. But yeah, honestly, I think a big testament to this movie. It, like, even though it's like relatively slow paced, I'm pretty sure. I don't really feel like it's boring at any point. Like, there's always something going on, at least to me.
I feel like it's supposed to be slow.
Yeah, you know, it's like, you know, you're raising children. It's not,
However,
it's not race.
as I always say on here, that you guys fail to remember, just because something's done on purpose doesn't mean that it was done well. However, I do think it was done well in this film.
Perfect.
I think it's well made.
Honestly, I don't actually have all that many thoughts on this movie. I think it's a nice little film. It's cute and cozy, like you guys said. And that's kind of all I have to say about it.
It's fair, I guess. I mean, if you don't have anything negative to say, I suppose. Yeah, I don't really have anything, like, super negative to talk about it. There's, like, CG, obviously, that looks pretty rough at the start. But once they move into the countryside, you really don't see any of that at that point. It's all just well done 2D animation. It's fucking beautiful. There's some really clever shots in it as well. Like, you know, the snow scene was really pretty to watch. When Yuki was running along, or what the fuck is his name? Yuki? I don't know what the name of the kids are, to be honest. I think the dude's name is Yuki. When he's like running along with his master in the woods, I think that's another gorgeous scene. When the fucking kids are like growing up and it's like showing them through the grades, that's a really, really well done shot. I love that.
Oh yeah, that one's sweet.
The movie's really inventive with a lot of its shots for how like benign the movie is, I think, in which, you know, really elevates it a lot. Also, another one, this is the one that's something you guys probably missed. I don't even know if it's intentional, honestly. But when the daughter, I just totally fucking forgot what her name is having like her final moments with whatever the guy's name is in the school.
Yeah, little boy.
And you see like you see the curtain go over her face, and then she like turns into a wolf when she does the reveal that she is, you know, actually like a wolf to him. And then it goes over her face again, and she turns back into human. It goes over her face one more time, which kind of makes your brain think she's going to turn back into a wolf. But no, it doesn't. She stays as a human, you know, representing the fact that she like wants to be a human in the end, which I think is a cool touch that I don't know if you guys noticed, but I thought I'd point it out.
It is a cool touch. I didn't
really
notice that initially. However, Jackson, that segues really well into a main complaint that I have of this film. It's really not that big of a deal, you know, but at the same time, the fucking little boy, okay? That fucking child, his big complaint that he's spewing from his heart, you know? It's so fucking stupid. I think it's really dumb, where he's like, I really want to, like, leave this place. I want to move away, because my mom, she's going to have another child, and he's going to take all the limelight away from me, and I just can't handle that, man.
Dude, his mom's a fucking gold-digging bitch. She's literally just having
kids
for the money.
We haven't seen that, Jackson.
It's totally implied, though, man. There's no way some fucking rich chick like that, like, is immediately just going and dating some other dude after having a kid isn't. Like, that's the implication.
Basically, like, the only thing
like,
that we've seen of his mom in this whole last movie was her complaining to the school board about her child having, like, a big old cut on her ear, okay?
Yeah, the kid's not making it a big deal at all. It's like some minor thing. The mom's like trying to sue the other mom because of this, even though the kid thinks it's not a big deal at all. And then later down the line, we know that she's like immediately like divorced her previous father and is like trying to like date some other dude again. Like clearly she's just doing it for the money. They're like trying to show that she's like some greedy bitch. And I think the implication is that she doesn't really care for her son because of that. And that's why he thinks that, because, you know, she's not caring for him right now. She's just doing it for the money. So she's going to have another kid, and that's going to be her world, because she doesn't really care about him. She's just doing it for the money. That's how I took it.
I don't know, man.
I
definitely feel like we could have used a bit more interaction between the two of them, especially since it doesn't really feel like they're that close of friends at this point, you know? I just would have liked a little more out of them. Just like a couple more interactions here and there, man.
Okay. I mean, they, like, met, like, every day during the summer when he was dropping off her shit when she didn't want to go to school. But anyways, doesn't really matter. I think we're ready for the rankings at this point. I'm going to start us off. This is easy S+ tier for me, honestly. I adore this movie. I really can't find many complaints for it at all. I love watching this movie a lot. I know Tanner's giving me a shifty eyes. He's going to say like B tier or something. I'm ready for it, man.
Just go for it, Tanner.
Lay it on me. Break my heart.
I'm gonna give it an A+.
A+? That's better than expected, man. Appreciate it. Nico, what are you thinking?
Yeah, Jackson, here's the thing, okay? This is something that we had to mention to Dylan previously with films like Surf's Up, okay? Just because you can't think of, like, a flaw in a film or anything like that.
But I can think of so many positives. I think the art direction is awesome. I think
Nico. No one cares. Give us your ranking.
I think the voice acting is really good. I think the direction, the pacing is all really stellar. I think it's really good comedy. It's not just because I can't think of anything negative. It's because I think of so many positive things. I love this movie. Don't fucking give me the Surf's Up treatment, you son of a bitch. Fucking give it a C tier already.
I'm definitely not giving it a C tier. I'm also giving it an A+. I'm just saying, dude. I'm just saying, okay?
I was gonna say it's an easy.
Okay, I actually don't have the website pulled up right now to look at the rankings on the fly here. We are looking at an S- with an S+ and 2 A+. So that's fine with me. That still lands us in an S tier. That's good on my book, baby. That's all I wanted, honestly. All right. Anyways, I guess let's talk about Starship Troopers next. That's an easy one to talk about.
Yeah, so Starship Troopers. This film came out at a pretty rough time in American history. It unfortunately did not do very well at the box office whatsoever. Now, you see, Starship Troopers is a story of a young man, okay? His name's Johnny or some shit. He's an all-American boy.
Yeah, Johnny Rico.
He's an all-American boy living in a fascist government, and he's just, boy is he just wanting some of that poo-tang, okay? He is so thirsty that he's willing to go to war, okay? He's willing to go to war. Uh-huh, Tanner?
Real quick, one, he's not American, he's from Buenos Aires.
All-American boy.
And two, this is something that annoys me endlessly with this movie. There's no fascism in this movie.
Tanner! Neil Patrick Harris literally wears a fucking Nazi uniform.
There is no substantive thing in this movie that is actually fascist. Literally the only thing people can point to is that fucking jacket.
Is your complaint that people constantly reference things about it being fascist shit?
Listen, the go-to line that literally everyone says is that this movie is a great parody or satire of fascism.
That's because it is.
And there's no fascism in this movie. They have a free market economy with democratically elected leaders. Non-citizens have full rights. Except for the right to vote. There's freedom of speech. People are shown, like, actively bad-mouthing the government, even in public. There's literally zero fascism, and there's freedom of the press. They're, like, allowed on the battlefield. There's no fascism in this movie at all. But everyone, because of, like, one fucking jacket that a character wears, and because the director is an idiot, thinks that's what this movie is about.
This is funny because Nico was fucking talking to me about this literally earlier today. He was like asking me if this was like an anti-fascist movie or something along those lines.
Which do you think it is,
Nico
Jackson?
knows this is true, and he's just trying to annoy me.
I don't really care that much, to be completely honest. I didn't pick up on those traits when I was watching it at all, other than just the jacket. I was like, oh, it looks like a Nazi uniform. And that's probably just because you fucking pointed out when we were watching the movie, to be completely honest, too. I didn't really see it. I don't really care that much, to be honest. I'm not invested in this plot line.
Yeah, I didn't really think of like that aspect.
So Johnny Starship, he's in a fascist government, okay? And he really wants some of that poo-tang,
man, let's not
right?
tell lies about this fucking movie, goddammit.
He's willing to go to war to achieve some of it. So, that's exactly what he does. Him and a bunch of his friends from school end up going off to war, but, oh man, he's too stupid to get into any of the cool shit, so he has to be an infantryman instead. Now, while he's in this, he gets to hang out with a bunch of other fun and wacky characters, like a girl who stalks him all the way here. She wanted him so bad that she was willing to join the infantry just for him, okay? Now, this is where things get a little wacky, okay? So, they're trying to kill bugs, alright? Now, bugs are really stupid. Or at least that's what they think. As it turns out, bugs think, guys, they can even be afraid.
Whoa.
And that's basically pretty much all that we see of the movie from there on out. They just kind of go to war, fight these bugs. They die a lot. Like, holy shit. They die in horrific ways.
Are you forgetting about the character drama with the girlfriend breaking up with him and, like, immediately, the second she gets the opportunity, switch into some other dude.
Yeah, exactly. She's
I fucking hate that chick. Holy fuck.
Nico, how hot is that girl?
which one?
Please, you've disappointed me so much with these last couple of movies and me trying to predict who you think is hot or not. You have to tell me you're into this one, right?
Like the main love interest?
Carmen, yes.
Yeah, she's hot.
Okay.
I like her. Diz, not so much. Not as big a fan of her.
You don't like curly-haired redheads.
I do, actually. I just think she's a little too built for me. Now, they go out to war, they die a bunch. Johnny Utah, or whatever the fuck, he ends up finding the brain bug, guys. He finds the brain bug.
No, he doesn't.
And the brain bug is how these bugs are learning, okay? They're adapting. They're able to, like, fucking form formations and shit to, like, murder the humans as they come into the planet and shit like that, you know? And they end up fucking getting it out of there, and Neil Patrick Harris puts his hand on it and realizes, you know what? Instead of trying to talk to these bugs, we don't need to do any of that shit. All we need to know is that we're instilling fear in them. And that means we're winning, boys. We're fucking winning. And that's how the film ends.
True.
Yeah, pretty much.
To defeat the bug, you must understand the bug.
Exactly.
They're not really even trying to understand it, though.
But
I mean, they're
mention
trying to understand it, like, physiologically and how they think.
They're stupid bugs. They're not thinking. I don't buy it.
Exactly.
This is all commie propaganda.
Fun fact, the bugs are an allegory for communism.
Ain't no way. Is the brain bug the brain drain?
I don't know. Anyways, I really like this movie. I think this movie is kick-ass. Watching it takes a lot longer to start getting into, like, the bug fighting action than I had remembered. I don't mind the character stuff too much, but it's very much not what I'm coming to the movie for, you know? Shut the fuck up! Jesus Christ, this fucking creature.
Now, speaking of the characters, Tanner, they're all pretty fucking boring overall. Like...
They're supposed to be.
Yeah, exactly, because
Why
they
are they
live under a
supposed to
fascist
be?
government, so their personalities have been sucked out of them.
Shut the fuck up, Nico. I'll kill you. I'll drive up there and throttle your neck.
So, like, fucking... Like, right at the beginning...
I'll show you a fascist government.
Right at the beginning of the film, okay? Neil Patrick Harris, like, one of the only, like, real malicious acts the man does is, for some reason, they just, like, display everyone's, like, scores or whatever the fuck. And, like, he figures out that he can just
Come on,
fucking...
that's not some shit you'd do to a friend in high school.
Why can you, like, full screen it, too? Why do they make you able to do that? It's so fucked up.
He just puts his pal on blast to show that he's fucking retarded, okay?
I think that was hilarious, man.
I think that's
love
pretty
that
funny,
shit.
too, but, like, holy shit, why is that even a possibility? Why can you do that?
Yeah.
Why can you interact with this?
Listen, man, this government is all about transparency, okay?
It's pretty funny, though, because that shit reminds me of, like in anime a lot. This is, like, a thing they do in anime a ton, where they, like, put, like, the rankings of test scores or something in a school, or they'll, like, have, like, which classes you're in, and I'm, like, looking at this, like, this is, like, an anime. What's going on here? I thought that was pretty funny.
Yeah. You made me lose my
How'd you
train
guys
of
like
thought. I was
the-
ramping up to something, but alas, I don't
Oh.
recall now. However, I will also mention, so basically, this is my first time seeing the film, okay, Tanner?
What?
Now, I had heard of this movie growing up, okay? Back in high school, basically, the only thing I knew about this film is that there are tits in it, okay? That's the only thing
Okay.
people talked about in high school.
Can we pause real quick? I actually need to go punch my cat.
Okay.
You should kick him, drop kick him either. I'm gonna go get my cat so it can make noise.
YouTube, if you're listening, Tanner's not actually punching his cat. Also, anyone else who's listening, PETA, everyone, it's a joke, okay? It's just a joke. He's actually just like picking her up, cradling her in his arms. I can see it on camera right now. Jackson's also doing it. They're both just cradling their little kitties. They're giving them some love, you know, so they can calm down a little bit. Tanner's currently giving her some like chamomile tea to like, you know, have her pass out a little bit, hopefully. Shimi, Jackson's cat, is currently resting on my shoulder. It's pretty cute. Alright, so Tanner, how'd it go?
I didn't hit her. I put her into my closet, so hopefully
there we
she's
go.
far enough away that I can't hear her anymore.
Perfect, dude, perfect. What the fuck was I saying before? You completely made me lose track. Oh yeah, the tits!
I'm sorry.
Okay, that's the
Oh
only
yeah,
thing
you were
I
gonna
remembered
talk
about
about the shower scene.
Yeah, it's the only
Booyah,
thing I knew.
tatas.
See, would a fascist government allow that? That's pure democracy right there.
That's true, that's true. Fascists don't like boobs.
Yeah, so I
Big
think...
fan of that scene, honestly. Everyone's hot and in shape. Whoo.
Ooh, boy.
Oh.
Now, I think that a big thing about the characters, going back to that here real quick, the fact that they're really fucking boring made it really difficult sometimes to really tell who is who in some of these scenes. Like, when, for example, Tanner, when the fucking, school teacher from the very beginning of the film comes in as their lieutenant, I didn't realize that's who that was for a while, okay?
I think that's you just being a retard.
I also
That's
did
not
not
it.
notice that. They're all just like faces.
I think that's
that-
both of you guys being
Yeah.
retards. Funnily enough, the teacher doesn't recognize Johnny until he specifically mentions his name,
Yeah.
so...
Also, in addition to that, I personally recognize it, okay, but Jackson, for example, did not. Like, when the fucking drill instructor from, the beginning of the film comes back at the very end to, get the brain bug, Jackson didn't realize that's who it was.
Okay.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
literally asked, like, who the fuck is this guy?
These characters are paper thin, Tanner. They're paper thin.
I think you just think all white people look the
They
same. you
leave
fucking
no
racist.
impression.
I disagree.
Okay,
I
guys,
think you're just a bit shallow.
am I crazy for thinking these bug models look really similar to, alien things from something else? Because the entire movie, I was looking at these bug creatures, and I was like, these look like the exact same fucking thing from something else I've seen. Because I've never seen this movie before. I don't think
What
I've even
else,
seen
though?
clips. I don't know, that's what I'm saying. I don't know what it's from. It's like a tip of my tongue thing. They look so similar to something else I'm thinking. The only connection I was making is, the aliens from Call of Duty Ghosts. But I haven't played that game in so long, I don't even know.
No.
They look really generic in some ways.
They do look pretty generic. But yeah, that's all I was thinking the entire movie. It's like, what the fuck are these things from?
No, Jax, that wasn't the only thing you were thinking the whole movie.
What else was I thinking the whole movie?
Spiders,
We
impregnate.
can skip over. We can skip over that. Anyways, yeah, I think the actual bug models themselves were pretty rough looking, honestly. The CG in
How
this
so?
movie.
This movie had
I think-
dog CGI.
Yeah, the CG was pretty rough. I mean, for its time, it may have looked good. I honestly don't really know what to compare it to in 1997. But yeah, as a today viewer, the CG did not hold up super well. I think the practical effects were cool when they did those, when they're cutting it open in the lab. It looked pretty sweet. The stuff was the fucking brain bug practical effects at any point, or was that all CG?
I think
when it's,
some
doing
of the
its mouth thing.
close-ups...
Yeah, when it's
I
doing,
think
the
some
mouth
of the
thing, it looked like
close-ups
practical
were
effects.
practical.
Yeah, because those look really slimy, super detailed. There's no way they had the power to do that with CG. I could be wrong though. But yeah, I think the brain bug looked good when I was doing that. But yeah, most of the CG looked pretty rough. The actual space scenes looked fucking horrendous. In this movie.
I thought the gore was all really fun
Yeah, it's pretty
and
decently
good.
done.
The gore was surprisingly detailed in this. When they were showing the shots, the pan shots of just mass dead people, surprisingly realistic looking. Honestly, I was very impressed with that actually.
And those scenes when a bunch of bugs would pounce on a person and then you just see limbs fly out of the pile.
Yeah,
and
that shit was
Yeah.
visceral.
They definitely put a lot of budget into those scenes, and I appreciate that.
All right, now boys,
Uh-huh.
I think we should just get on to the ranking. Does anyone else have anything else to say about this one?
Seems like it was pretty good for the time.
I fucking hate this. I hate the trope of when you got the bitch ass, stupid fucking dumb, stupid fucking bitch, right? The girl that immediately breaks up with her boyfriend the second she gets some other dude's competition. I hate when they win in the end. Why the hell did the girl that he legitimately fell in love with in the war die, and then the stupid fucking dumb, stupid fucking bitch lives in the end? After getting stabbed straight through her, and then they're not seeking immediate medical attention the second they're free. They're like, oh hell yeah, we found the brain bug. I've got a massive hole through me. Who cares?
It's
I'm
because
still
they're
alive.
the hot ones, Jackson. They're supposed to be together.
Fuck 'em, man. I hate that trope so much. Let the bitch die. She deserved it. Anyways, I'll start off this ranking here. I think this was an okay movie. I thought it was entertaining. I don't think it was anything special, though. I'm saying straight B tier.
What was I gonna say? Fuck. Oh, God. Well, I don't remember what my last point was going to be, so I'm just going to say I really like this movie. I don't think the characters are as fucking boring as you're making them out to be, Nico. The action is great. I think the gore is awesome. This movie is endlessly quotable. I just like the sort of kick-ass attitude about it. The fucking video segments where it's showing off the propaganda and stuff, the kids stepping on cockroaches and whatever. That's little bits of humor here and there. I think this is just kind of the definitive sci-fi action movie. or at least has been for the last 30 years. So I'm giving this movie an A+.
A+, okay. How about
right.
Sharknado, man? You think this is better than Sharknado?
This is definitely better than Sharknado.
Saw that a long time ago. Sharknado.
Somebody's got to add that to their list eventually if we don't have it already.
I would be shocked if Tanner didn't already have it on there somewhere. So, like,
I don't.
I can definitely see, like, the merit in this film, okay? But there's something really weird about it that really prevents me from, like, wanting to like it, you know? It's like, it's hard to describe. It's almost like, while you're watching it, it feels like this is only the kind of film, like, a very specific breed of nerd would enjoy. Like,
me.
Yeah, what I'm really pointing to, like, one of the biggest things that sort of contributed to this for me is when, like, that fucking prompt appears where it's like, would you like to know more? I fucking hate that for some reason. It really irks me a lot. So I think that with that, I'm going to give this film my completionist rating of B-.
Dude, you and
I think
Blake
what
have
it
good
really
check.
is
Thank you. That's so cute.
Nico, you just can't see yourself as one of the kick-ass mobile infantrymen, and so you can't connect to this movie because you're not a man enough.
I think
That's
I just
true.
can't, like, disconnect myself enough from the people who I think would like this film.
Flex the muscles right
What's
now.
that?
Show it to us.
You're talking about me, buddy. We're best friends.
When I'm picturing the
what
kind
are
of
you dissing
person
me for?
who would like this film, it's not necessarily you, Tanner.
It is nerd bro jocks.
Hang on,
just like me.
Definitely not. I'll give you a couple examples of the people who I feel like would like this movie.
What's he
Okay,
doing?
those are the people who I think would like this movie.
Let me see.
Okay.
Wait, I'm confused.
That's not 3 different names. I just it's
That's
it's,
2 names.
Yeah.
You misspelled the one guy's last name wrong as well.
Yeah, I didn't know how to spell it. I just need to specify.
Also, his first name.
I
Alas.
get that, though. I get that with the first one. I don't know so much about the second one. I don't really
I don't
know.
know if either of them like this movie.
They screamed they would love this
And also,
movie to me.
what's your problem with either of those
There's
two?
nothing wrong with them. It's just that I don't hold their opinions very highly in regards to, like, the taste of something, you know?
Okay.
Like
I
they
feel
both
like this
really
is
like
the
Warframe,
worst.
for example, okay? And I fucking hate
Okay.
Warframe.
I feel like this is the worst rationale anyone has ever given for one of our movies.
For example, Tanner.
You're saying you don't like it because of the kinds of people you imagine do like it.
For example, Tanner, I can't get into Naruto because I've seen the people who like Naruto.
I think you're just afraid of becoming one of the people who like Naruto.
That's definitely a part of it.
Anyways,
Okay.
moving on. I think we should
Wait,
get
what
this.
did it get?
Oh yeah, I forgot to say that. Let me check. We are looking at a solid B+.
Fair enough.
I was initially thinking C-, but I felt like that was maybe a bit too harsh.
That definitely would have been.
Not-
that
Not
would
C-,
definitely
C+,
have been too
I
hard.
mean.
C+, okay, that would have been more reasonable, but still rough. Anyways, I think we should just get this one out of the way. This is probably the worst movie we saw this week. Shrek 2, guys.
Fuck you, Jackson!
And then
I
I saw
love
her
Shrek 2!
face.
Shrek 2 is the coming-of-age
Now
tale
believe
about
it.
Shrek, okay? So after
It's
the
not
first
coming
film...
of age tale.
yeah, after the first critically acclaimed film, Shrek, they of course need to follow it up, okay? Shrek was revolutionizing the animation market. And so how do they follow it up? Well, with another love story. This time, Shrek is gonna meet the parents, guys.
Whoa!
Whoa!
And, things don't go quite as expected when he meets the in-laws. They don't like Shrek because he's an ugly fucking ogre, okay? And he changed Fiona. There are a lot of, there's a lot of sort of, like, metaphors going on here, you know? Shrek is meant to symbolize the type of man that, I'm not going into that, never mind.
Relax.
Yeah, this bit has already run its course.
So yeah, Shrek goes to far, far away, Fiona's home kingdom, because, Fiona was a princess after all, so where does she come from? What was she the princess of? Who were her parents? They must have been a king and queen, right? And so while he's there, they get into a big fight, the parents don't like him at all, and so the fairy godmother comes in to make all of Fiona's dreams come true. Alas, Fiona's dreams have already come true. She just wants her husband to be a little more, sympathetic towards her. That's it. But the king has other plans, okay? The king, as well as the fairy godmother, they plan to murder Shrek in cold blood, so they hire Puss in Boots to go and kill him, okay? Are you following along so far? So Puss doesn't do it. He isn't capable of it. So they go
He
have
gives up shockingly fast.
right? I'll get into that later. But they go off to retrieve a potion from the fairy godmother to make Shrek handsome, okay? And hilarity ensues, and Shrek and Donkey both become handsome boys. Donkey's now a horse, because horses and donkeys are close enough, I guess. And from there, they go off to see Fiona so that they can live their happily ever after, because that's what Shrek believes Fiona wants. But Prince Charming swoops in, takes Fiona for himself, locks up Shrek, and then the best scene in animated history happens, where they siege the castle. All the while, I Need a Hero's blaring in the background, and they fucking save the day, murder the fairy godmother, and the king becomes a frog.
Just rated S tier already.
S for Shrek.
Yeah, we're not getting to the ratings yet, okay?
I'm unclear on if I've ever seen this movie front to back. Mostly because I remember everything from this movie except the potion factory scene.
Yeah.
That is not in my memory whatsoever. I didn't recognize any of that shit.
That's shocking, dude. That's shocking. So, what were general thoughts of this film? Tanner didn't know the potion factory. Jackson hated it. Blake, how'd you feel about Shrek 2?
I can't say anything bad about it. I think it's like an overall like good kids movie, kind of like
Kids move! You get that word out of your mouth, Blake!
This is a DreamWorks.
I'm not saying it as a
It's a
derogatory
kids' movie.
thing. Like, I think it kind of set the standard for like animation in terms of like the story and I don't know. I can't. It also has meme value.
It does have
sure
meme
does.
value.
Oh, it was a little
So,
silly.
the big thing this movie is doing is it's parodying Los Angeles, Hollywood, and sort of the Hollywood industry in general.
Yeah.
And I think that shit's great. I love all of that. As a South California boy myself, I really dug all of that shit and the way they make fun of, a lot of the way the Kingdom of Far, Far Away looks. It's very South California, like the roads and shit, and they're making fun of the people, and, you got the brands and shit. I thought that was all very funny and well done and very clever of this movie. Also, the Cops parody, I love that shit. That was awesome.
Yeah, that part was sweet. There's so many just like fun little hidden jokes here and there throughout this film that I really enjoy. They don't pull too much attention to it, but you get a good laugh whenever you notice it. Now, sort of like referencing that sort of fucking thing going on with like Hollywood and bullshit, Tanner. There are a lot of references in this film. Now, notably though, they're all done pretty well, It's never just like reference for reference's sake. It's not like a fucking, oh, you recognize this thing. Laugh at it now. Laugh, I say. It's so, they always build a joke around it, which I really appreciate. Like, the only one that I don't really think does that is when they like fucking pass a bush that apparently looks like some celebrity, I guess.
Oh, yeah. They're like, oh, we passed the Susan whatever the fuck bush.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Who is that?
I'm 9.
That one's for the parents. Of the
That
early
one's for
2000s.
Yeah.
Now,
Well, late 2000s.
yeah, exactly. Not late 2000s.
I thought this movie was 2009.
No.
2004.
4?
Yeah.
I thought that was the original Shrek.
No, the original Shrek was like 2002.
I think it was 4.
I wrote down in my code of 2004, get fact checked.
Yeah. So anyway, in reference to that forest scene, that's where we meet Puss in Boots. And I gotta say, the way they introduced it was really fucking stupid. Like, his little fight with Shrek, he just immediately caves, and then right after
Yeah.
he's like, well, you showed me mercy, so I'm gonna follow you to the ends of the earth now. It's so fucking forced.
It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, that was really dumb. I hope when they fucking when they turned beautiful and they're like going back to a land far, far away and they just like left him there. I wish they just left him and he just never appeared back into the movie again, because he didn't do anything of value really at the end except for like catching the fucking antidote or whatever, or the wand at like the very end. That was like all he did for the rest of the movie basically.
Well, I mean, he had like a little fight scene while they were sieging the tower. Or the castle,
Oh,
I
that's
guess.
true. He did the little cute ice thing to the guards.
Yeah, and they fucked him up.
Yeah.
I got a question. Why did Fiona turn into a human?
They mentioned
Because
that.
it said, yeah, it also affects the person you're like in love with.
Yeah.
Huh?
Because you're having your happy ever after, You guys are both turned hot.
I get my assumption was he needed to leave like half of it in the bottle for her to drink, and then they drank it all. And I was like, wait, what? But
No.
It's unsure how that potion affects the other person. Quantum entanglement, maybe. We don't know.
Okay.
Does that imply that the fucking dragon also
Yes,
turned
that's
into some
exactly
hot
what I was
thing?
just about to ask. The dragon also changed. What do you guys think she turned into?
I don't know. That's a great question. I guess
What is
are they
the
trying to be
hot version of a dragon?
Yeah, are they trying to be compatible with each other? Because Shrek and Fiona both turned into humans again, which I guess whatever. But like Donkey turned into a totally different species. Does that mean the dragon would turn into like a species compatible with Donkey? Maybe.
I don't
Or
necessarily.
she could be like a hot dragon or something. I don't know. She can turn into like a Chinese dragon.
Yeah, I was about to say she turned into that fucking dragon from Ryan the Last Dragon, the Aquafina dragon.
Oh my god.
That would be sweet.
They never show us. Very disappointing.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to ask the director.
Yeah, there we go. Well, let's hunt him down. We need answers to this one. Now, that also sort of spins off, and then my only other, like, real big complaint about this movie. So, like, what the fuck was the fairy godmother's plan exactly here? Like, it relies so much on chance, okay? Where she's like,
What's up, Fiona not being a dumbass?
yeah. She's like, oh, Shrek drank the potion. That means Fiona will also be a hottie now. I think we can work with this, okay? We can do something here. So, their plan is to, like, get Shrek away from Fiona so that Prince Charming can swoop in there. But, like, fucking, she only knows that Shrek is there because he, like, called out her name, and then he runs to their room where the fairy godmother was apparently waiting for him now. How did she know that's... There's so many things don't fucking make sense about any of this, Tanner.
Why didn't he break the window? Why didn't he break the window and scream at her that he's there?
Well...
Honestly, the plan they end up going with also requires him to convince Fiona that he is Shrek for their entire lives.
Yeah. You see, Jackson, I think the part is, like, why he wouldn't break the window is because the entire, like, first Shrek movie, okay? It's all about Shrek, like, nobody loves him, okay? He's not liked by anybody. And so his whole life, he's just been going through it, being like, okay, yeah, everybody hates me, I guess I don't deserve love or anything like that. But then he actually finds somebody. But then, so the second film is all about him dealing with, like, his self-doubt about, like, whether or not he actually, like, deserves this person. And by that point in the movie, she's just, like, repeatedly telling him, you don't deserve her. She's too good for you. You do not deserve love. And so I think at that point, he's really just at his lowest, and he just feels really defeated,
He should have punched out the window and screamed at her that he was there.
He should have. If he were a more emotionally strong person.
Quick question, guys. Does human Shrek have a bigger or smaller cock than ogre Shrek?
I think he's the exact same amount of hung, because he's already got that monster dick. I think he's probably still got that monster dick. Honestly, I guess maybe smaller, so he's like, they probably tweaked it so he's more compatible with Fiona.
That's exactly what I was going to say. I think it's just like whatever the perfect amount for her is. Okay. So likely smaller, I'd say.
He's matching that vaginal depth to a T.
Yeah.
Damn girl. Nico, can you start on dating apps asking girls what their vaginal depth is?
And say, oh my gosh, we're perfect. Heart emojis.
Yeah, I guess I can give her a shot. Why not?
Can you try it once this week and then report back to us next week?
Yeah, please fumble a match for us.
Sure, why not?
Awesome, thank you.
Yeah, no problem, dude.
Anyways, this is a weird complaint. And it's also kind of mixed. Because I think the animations in this movie are very lively and pretty well done for the most part.
Yeah, super expressive.
I think the actual, like, 3D art is pretty rough. Like, it's very low resolution. The shading is really bad in a lot of places. The lighting just in general is pretty rough for the most part. Everything's very, like, low quality. But the animations make up for it a lot, honestly. But yeah, most of the movie I was like, wow, that looks like fucking ass. There was a lot of moments like that, as I'm sure Nico remembers. It was just constant.
I think that a lot of the action scenes are pretty poorly done. Like, there's a lot of things where the characters basically look like they're moving in slow motion. Like, there's, like, a specific thing where, like, Shrek is, like, going to punch a dude, and he goes, like, and then the guy, like, flies off. I'm like, huh? Because I guess they couldn't, they thought it looked extra bad if they were animating it too quickly.
The guy's skull in.
Yeah, it just looked goofy as fuck.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think the choreography was all that good in this film. But overall, I think it was still fine, I think that the general animation and shit was, like, perfectly adequate for the time. Even above adequate, some may say.
Yeah, it was very full of life, is how I think how I would describe it. Even though it looked kind of ass, the animations really, made it excel in that regard.
Yeah.
And I mean, there's newer movies, too, that look...
Oh, absolutely.
Factual.
For its time, I'm sure it looked rather impressive. Potentially,
what's
I don't
another-
know. I don't think people were touting Shrek 2 as a visual marvel back in the day, but I could be wrong.
What's another anime movie that came out in 2004? Let's see what we can compare it to.
Yeah, what was Pixar doing back then? When did Ratatouille come out?
If Ratatouille came out in 2004, then Shrek 2
It most
is definitely
certainly
in
did
trouble.
not.
It came out in
Ratatouille was like fucking
2007. 2007.
Oh,
3
okay.
years later, they made Ratatouille. Ratatouille
Okay,
is
guys.
a significant margin better, but 3-year gap, I guess so.
I will say Shrek is doing pretty strongly because Polar Express came out in 2004. The SpongeBob SquarePants movie came out in 2004, but that's 2D
Yeah,
for
that's
the most
apples and
part.
oranges.
So
Yeah.
The Incredibles also came out in 2004.
The Incredibles are like ass, man.
The
city was
Incredibles
fucking
does not look
horrible.
as good as you'll remember, Tanner.
Okay.
Yeah, that's right.
I've honestly probably my brain has probably taken Incredibles 2 animation and then
Like
transposed
superimposed
it over. Yeah, transposed it over my memories of Incredibles 1.
Yeah, more
Yeah,
than
Incredibles
likely.
looks like fucking
Shark
dog shit.
Tale also came out that year, guys. Shark Tale.
Shark Tale looks really bad.
Yeah.
So yeah, Shrek 2 is pretty strong for 2004.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, I don't know.
Any
Does
fi-
anyone
any
else
final
have
thoughts, I
any
guess?
other thoughts on the film at all?
Not really.
Nico, you did mention when we were watching it, that scene of the big gingerbread guy like rampaging through the city.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest, man. That was also the only scene I remember from that movie. I didn't mention it when we were watching. I was like, oh yeah, I remember that. I also thought it was super sweet back in the day. I
Yeah.
was a big fan of it.
Honestly, it like scared me a little bit back in the day, okay? Like that massive gingerbread man, they used some really ominous lighting for him.
They
They
do.
sure do.
Poor little guy. Do you think he's just dissolving at the bottom of this river still to this day?
Probably.
Oh, they had a really solid joke in that sequence where he like starts smashing up the Starbucks and then the people run out of it into another Starbucks across the street.
Yeah, I see all of that.
So yeah, guys, with that, I guess we can like move right along to the ratings here, okay?
Lay it on us, Nico.
Alright, I'll go first here, guys. I think this film is fantastic. I'm a big fan. I'm gonna give it an S-.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm giving it a tier below that, and by like a tier below that, I mean a letter below that. I'm giving it an A-. I thought it was enjoyable, but the plot was relatively generic and the art wasn't super great.
I give it a solid A.
Solid A, okay.
I'm in agreement with Jackson and I'm going with an A- as well.
Damn. That I
Perfect,
need a
enough.
hero scene, guys. That scene is fucking fire.
All right, and that puts it at a solid A on the tier list. Which puts it about the same tier as South Park, Bigger, Longer, and Outcat, which honestly is sounds about right.
Yeah.
Feels appropriate.
Yeah. Anyways,
Do you think
moving on to
Shrek
our-
is uncut?
Yeah, 100%.
Did turning into a human cut him?
I think so, honestly.
Do we think Fiona likes them circumcised?
100%,
We're unsure of
dude.
this. Anyways, we're moving on to our final pick of this week. This is a Patreon pick. Thank you, whoever picked it. I can't remember your name.
Lucas
we-
Ledet.
Lucas
Lucas
Ledet, yeah.
Ledet.
We've got Santa Claus Conquers the Martians, the 1964 film. This movie was an absolute travesty.
I didn't see that one.
Thank God, Blake. Thank God. What a waste
Can
of your
I-
time it would have been.
Can I do the plot synopsis?
Yeah,
for
go
this
for it,
one?
Tanner.
Man.
So it's Christmas time. Christmas time is here, and we are introduced to Martians. And their whole problem is their kids are sad. Their kids are sad, and they're like, oh, I see the kids on Earth and they're having fun, but I'm a Martian kid and I'm sad and boring. And then the Martians are like, well, what the fuck? Why are our kids sad and boring despite our entire society being sad and boring? And then we're on Earth, and there's some kids, and they're Christmasing, and also Santa Claus is just real, and everyone accepts that. It's all good. Everyone knows that Santa Claus is in fact real, and
Yeah,
they're all
they have,
chill with it.
reporters outside of his factory.
Yeah, just talking to the guy.
Exactly. And so the Martians decide they need to kidnap Santa, and so they fly over to Earth, and they're flying around. They're like, "What the fuck? There's so many Santas down here." And so they go up to some kids. They're like, "Hey, where's a Santa?" And they're like, "Those aren't real Santa. The real Santa's in the North Pole." Ah, and then they kidnap those kids. They fucking take them. And then they show up to Santa Claus's workshop, and they assault it, and they capture Santa, and they take him to Mars. Hilarity ensues, a lot of it on the spaceship. And then they get back to Mars. They're like, "Santa, you're gonna teach the Martians the spirit of Christmas." And then some other Martian is just really into Santa, and so he kind of figures out how to do Santa's whole shtick. And so they're like, fine, we'll let Santa go back home. And then it's a happy ending for everyone, and now the Martians have their Martian Santa.
I forgot about the big conflict where there's that fucking dickhead just constantly trying to sabotage them the entire fucking time. He's like about to send Santa Claus and the kid up the fucking airlock into space.
He sure did want to do that. He's just kind of an asshole who, for some reason, is like, I want our Martian kids need to be sad, damn it. They need to be sad and boring for some reason.
Yeah, he's willing to kill these innocents because of it. What an asshole.
So getting into it, the first thing that popped out to me and made me a bit worried about this film is the first time we see the Martians, it is 2 black children, and I immediately thought, oh no, did this 1960s movie decide all of the Martians were just going to be black people in weird costumes? Luckily, that is not the case.
No, sir. No, sir, it was not. Now, Tanner, I must ask, because it sounds like you were much higher on this film than we were. How exactly did you go about watching this film? Did you watch it with a group of friends again, so you guys were like riffing on it or something?
No, I watched it by myself.
I see. That's much more worrying. So, Tanner, how did you feel about this film overall, would you say?
Honestly, I thought it was funny. I thought it was funny because it's bad, to be clear. I was chortling at it the whole time. I was like, ho ho ho, he he he. I find it funny. So, like, I think the reason Lucas suggested this is apparently this is like an infamous, like, cult classic B film.
Yeah.
Like, people love this shit because it's bad. But yeah, I love the inconsistency in the costumes. They're just constantly changing what they kind of look like, especially the face paint. Like, sometimes it's really well painted and whatever, and other times it's like all splotchy and whatever, and it just randomly changes from scene to scene. Dude, the
fucking wife, she was just always god-awful for some reason. Like, hers always looked like shit.
Yeah. I like when they run into the kids, and they have a very realistic-looking machine gun, and they're pointing it right at these kids, and then the guy just goes, don't be afraid. I'm like, dude, you're pointing an actual dead-ass gun at them. What are you talking about? That polar bear costume.
Oh yeah, that was god awful.
Polar bear was insane. It's like a fucking really low quality '60s fursuit, basically.
It was like a high school mascot costume.
Yeah, it was.
That shit was hilarious, man.
Yeah, and then the robot that followed it up, it looked just like the fucking robot from like SpongeBob's Nightmare. You know, if you guys recall that episode.
That's true. Yeah.
Let's see, I have written down here, it brings joy to my heart to know this movie was made earnestly. Like, this was something people were putting effort into.
Yeah.
That's awesome and very funny to me. I like it when the robot attacks the workshop, how fucking nonchalant people are. Like, he bursts in the door, he flips over a table, I think he, like, punches an elf, and everyone's just standing there looking at him. And then Santa just goes, wow, that's the biggest toy I've ever seen.
And then it stops.
And then it's just his. He just owns the robot now.
He's like a Mr. Mixelplix, you know. He's a fifth dimensional imp who can just will things into existence.
Yeah, I suppose so. Now, Tanner Nikolai, contrary to you, okay, like a complete 180 here, dude. Compared to like Waxwork, which I believe was a so good it's bad movie, this was just bad.
You mean so bad it's good?
Yes, this was just so bad. Like,
yeah, unlike Waxwork,
there are no redeeming qualities to this film whatsoever. I'd say it was just whatever word I'm trying to think of, bad.
Yeah, like unlike Waxwork for me, I honestly just didn't really think it was that funny. Like, it definitely had some funny moments, but most of it was just incredibly boring for me.
Mm-hmm.
Like I wanted the movie to be done with, like, a quarter of the way through, and that's just how I thought it was for most of it.
There were fucking many just super drawn out scenes where nothing is happening, okay?
Oh, yeah. It's so awkward, the entire movie, especially the dialogue. Earth just kind of figures out, like, cross solar system travel. Like, they're like, oh, Santa's gone. We now have figured out like intercelestial travel 5 years before the moon landing, mind you.
They need to do this.
Now, Jackson, you were about to say something before. What was it?
I can't remember.
It was something about the movie being really bad, and you were comparing it to Waxwork.
I think that I just went into my diatribe that I mentioned after you started stop talking.
Santa Claus's laughter is insane. This entire movie, he sounds like a fucking supervillain. I don't know if you guys took notice of that.
No, definitely
like
not.
they're like, I don't know how you guys didn't know. Like, you imagine that a Santa Claus laughter is supposed to be like, no, literally the way this guy laughs throughout this movie is like, no, it's like, I was cracking up at that shit.
He was very boisterous, is all.
I literally have that written down like twice. I have Jesus Christ, what is this laughter? Immediately followed by Santa's laugh is so fucking menacing. And then we get a nice epic fight scene at the end where it's like, looks terrible, very funny. They're like supposed to be like fighting him with toys or some bullshit. And so, like, throughout that entire scene, they just keep, like, panning to, like, fucking toys. They're not doing anything to him. They're just there.
And he just freezes, like,
Yeah, it's fucking hilarious. I love that shit. Anyway, that's all my thoughts on the movie.
Yeah, I don't have much to say about this, to be honest. I just wanted it to be over.
It sounds silly.
It wasn't silly, though, Blake. That's the sad part.
It was silly.
It wasn't.
If you have a sense of humor, it was silly.
This movie was shit, okay? It was terrible. Nothing was good about it.
In a funny way, though.
The only positive that I can throw it here, okay, is that nothing about it made me, like, physically, like, and want to turn it off, okay? That's it. That's the only reason it is not getting F-. This is an F-tier movie.
You said it's from the 60s, right?
Yeah, 1964.
Yeah. Movies that old, I kind of, like, cut them a little slack just because...
No,
like,
Blake, there were good movies back then.
Well,
like what?
I don't know, Planet of the Apes or some bullshit. When did that come out?
I'm just saying, like, like, movies were still kind of a new thing back then. Like, whoa, movies. Let's watch one.
Not to burst your bubble, Blake, but we've been making movies since, like, the 1910s.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying, though. Like, it's still, like, a relatively new thing that people do, like, in the grand...
Sure. That's fair enough.
Anyways, yeah, the Invasion of the Body Snatchers was made before this, and I thought that was a much more entertaining movie than this piece of garbage. Anyways, I'm also going with Nico and literally saying this is an F-tier movie. I thought it was really bad. Listen, man, I thought it had some funny moments, but it was just so fucking boring for most of it. I just didn't really get any of enjoyment out of it, to be completely honest.
I think you guys are crazy. I'm putting this at a C tier.
C tier? I honestly expected you to say something like an A. That is shocking.
Me
to
too.
Well, that puts us at a D-. Another one right on the cusp. We've got 3 D-.
Come on, Taylor. We can just give it like a C- or something here.
Fucking hilarious.
Yeah, we're just impossible to get an F-tier movie.
I think what I'm really realizing is that my rankings are very much an indicator of how much I think a person ought to see a movie.
Tanner, no one ought to see this movie. This should be forgotten by the annals of history.
Hey, man. I was having a good time watching it. I was chilling in my chair, eating my popcorn. I was like,
dude, I'm glad you liked watching this movie. I wish I had that level of enjoyment.
Yeah, what can I say? I'm just a happier guy than you.
I guess so. I guess so.
Now we gotta do our picks.
I don't get any retribution, even though I was slighted.
Nope.
Why can't we just do 5 movies this week? I can just pick 2 and we can just watch them back to back.
Yeah, I don't know about that, man.
Nico, just give up your pick. You know, you fucking did this to me, you son of a bitch. You were so adamant that I was not slighted and that I brought up the facts. Just give me your pick, you son of a bitch. You don't need it.
Jackson, in 2 weeks when things calm down at my job, we can do 10 movies a week.
10 movies a week might be pushing it, man.
You can pick all of them, Jackson. They'll all be yours.
We'll settle this later down the line. Let's do that.
Yeah, sure thing.
I already know what movie I'm gonna pick if you don't mind.
Yeah, go for it. What are you picking now, man?
So this is, I like to try and do something. Usually, I like to do things that are either relevant to the week we're in, what's happening in the world, or relevant to one of our movies we had just watched.
And for that reason, you're picking Iron Giant.
I don't get it, but I'm doing both this time because we watched Santa Claus Conquers the Martians. And also kind of Starship Troopers, I guess, kind of connects.
Gremlins?
And also, it's Mother's Day weekend. So I am choosing for us to watch Mars Needs Moms.
Jesus Christ. Are we going with the fucking like original cut of it that leaked online?
What?
Yeah, so fucking let me find the information here real quick.
That does sound funny.
Yeah, what was the... I forget what it was. I need to hunt it down here real quick. Hang on. Fuck. I don't remember like all the facts about it. Oh yeah, Seth Green, that's what it was. Yeah, so this movie originally, the main character was voiced by Seth Green. And then they found out in like test audiences or whatever, the Seth Green just sounded like a full-grown man. He did not sound like a child at all. So they recast him like way late into production. So late, in fact, that a version of the film, still with Seth Green, has leaked online now, and they have the original cut of the film.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I think we're just gonna go with what the theater release version is, though.
All right,
although that
fine.
does sound funny.
We'll eventually get to the Seth Green version.
Sure. But yeah, we're gonna. My choice is Mars Needs Moms,
Alrighty.
a 2011 anime film that I know virtually nothing about.
I know it's shit. So I'm going to be picking, I tend to pick some pretty off-the-wall choices here and there, Shrek 2,
Hey, you're
anybody?
so quirky.
Yeah.
You're not like other girls.
Which is why this week I'm going to be picking Brigsby Bear.
What the fuck?
Brigsby
Is this
Bear,
another
guys.
animated one?
No, it's not animated.
Oh no.
Yeah, this is a 2017 film.
It's modern.
Yeah, exactly.
Wait, how do you spell Brigsby?
Brigsby, Bear.
Oh, I killed it with spelling there.
I've never heard of this.
There's only one
What
thing
the
I know about
fuck?
this film. And it's just like one funny little scene I've seen online.
Is it a
Interesting.
bear scratching its back against a tree to like hardcore Russian funk?
Yeah. That's the one, Jackson.
Are you Wait. Is Dancing Bear actually in this shit?
No.
Okay.
Anyways, for my pick, my dad actually recommended me to watch this movie quite a while ago. This is like near the start of us actually doing Guapish at the movies. I figure I'll just get it out of the way now, I guess. He said this is a really funny comedy. I'm picking Used Cars. I've never seen this movie. I know nothing about it.
I've never heard of that.
Used Cars.
A 1980 film. Interesting.
Yeah. He thinks this is fucking hilarious, so I'm just gonna go under that assumption. I've got no idea.
I'm already seeing a drag queen or maybe a transsexual on it, so...
Awesome.
That's a good sign.
It's directed by Robert Zemeckis, so it has to be good, right?
It's a comedy
Anyways, let me-
satire film.
It is. Anyways, I'm going to do our Patreon pick of the week here. Let's do a little rolling. And we've got Free Willy 2, Steve Harvey's Ghost pick
That's
on
Hunter.
Discord. That's Hunter. There we go.
Yeah.
Free Willy 2, fantastic.
That's a random one.
Yeah.
I will say, there's a reason he picked that one, and he kind of picked it by accident, but...
What's the
Because it's
reason?
not Free Willy 1.
He remembered, yeah, actually, yes, Jackson. He remembered, see, you know what, I'll tell this story after we watch it. Anyway, the rationale behind picking this one was mistaken, and he should have gone with the first Free Willy, but oh well.
It's
he
too
put
late.
I
two in
believe-
by accident. You can't edit your choices after you put them in the VOD.
He sure can't. Anyway, Bindi Irwin is in this one, if I recall, so we have that to look forward to.
I can't wait. I love a good Bindi Irwin.
Anyways,
I'm
those are our
totally
4
wrong.
movies.
She's in the first one.
Unfortunate. Everything that we love about Free Willy is from the first one.
I've never seen the first one. That's like the movie about a guy trying to free an orca or something, right?
Yeah, and it like jumps over him and he like
Exactly.
stretches his arm out. He's like, "Yay, go Free Willy, be free."
What the
It's
fuck's the
strange-
second
it's
about?
very
They capture him
strange.
again? You gotta do it again?
Yeah, it's very strange because that becomes a very iconic scene that gets parodied all the time.
Oh, yeah, it gets parodied
But I
a
feel
shitload.
like Free Willy is actually a pretty obscure movie.
I definitely don't think so.
Okay.
Like maybe amongst our generation at this point, but at least back in the day when it came out, I think it was pretty big.
Yeah. Is Bindi Irwin not in this one either? I swear to God she's in one of the Free Willys.
It's in Free Willy 3, actually.
let me see. Free Willy 3, The Rescue.
I recall
There's a third.
actually
How's it joke?
There is a third one. I wouldn't make that shit up.
The Rescue. That's the third. That's the first one was about.
Yeah.
Does it just keep
Well,
getting captured
they're all about
continuously?
that, frankly. I can't figure out which one she's in. Let me look her up. Do you think she's still hot?
Yeah, fucking. The last time I recall us talking about her, Tanner, was in our God of War playthrough, where you and Lucas were just talking about how hot she was.
Let me see. What's a current photo of her? I don't know how to find that.
Alas, I think this is content for the post Guap, actually. So with that, guys, I think this was another successful episode of Guapish, okay? Right? Wasn't it pretty good?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think it was pretty good.
Yeah.
A tier list and Guapish at the movies? No way.
Mindy Irwin kind of looks like Rebecca Black, but brunette.
Oh. Let's see her, man.
Anyways.
Why not?
Oh, it's too late. I already closed
Okay,
the
well-
tab. Fuck, I need to bring up our Patreons.
You sure do. They should all be the same still,
Nico,
right?
do the outro, and I'll read the patron names.
Thank you for watching very much, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, feel free to like, comment, subscribe, ring-a-ding that bell, and also subscribe to the Patreon. We've got so many great perks, okay? You get early access to all of our episodes. You get the pre- and post-swap. You get access to the slime ball along with 500 slime coins. You get to join our Discord server. You also get to recommend movies to us, just like our patron did today. And we also shout you out, just like these fine specimens.
Jacob Edwards, Hunter, Lucas Ledette, Tutbot, Domo Arigato, Mr. Fagato, Joshua Bean, Topraman Man, and Lava Skin.
I love each and every one of them. And also, of course, check us out over on Rumble if you haven't already. I don't know why you do that after you already finished this episode, but I guess if you're just into that sort of thing. And also, be sure to, listen to us over on Spotify, Apple Music, basically anywhere that you can listen to podcasts. Just for a second or even third time. Listen to us on each of those platforms if you really want to. I know how much you love us. And with that, we'll be seeing you next time.
Shout out the merch.
Oh yeah, we also have merch and a website now. Check out our website where you can check out all of the fucking movies that we've ranked so far, as well as get some sweet shirts, okay? I've been fucking just cracking away at getting you some sweet, sweet bling that you can represent Guapish with, okay? Just get us plastered all over that sweet young chest of yours. And we'll see you next time. Bye-bye!
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.